消息。
Brother, I am busy right now. I don't have time to visit you at the hospital. Gotta go. Hanging up.
收到。I am at the hospital.
Aren't you annoying? Can you stop calling me? You have a terminal illness. Where would I get the money for your treatment?
I called you, not to ask for money.
Stop harassing me!
My name is Chen Yu. My parents passed away when I was 14. I dropped out of school to work, like a hard-working ox, painstakingly, raising my younger brother and sister, supporting them to start families and careers. But ever since I fell ill, not a single one of my siblings was willing to visit me in the hospital. If only I could have a chance to live again. I would only want to eat, drink, and have fun, enjoying life, and never be a hard-working ox again.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise. Audacious! Chen Hua Chen, in the presence of your majesty. Why do you not bow?
Your Majesty, where am I?
I passed!
I passed!
I've transmigrated! Holy crap! So the Empress is actually this young, and she looks so stunning! This face, this body, even the dragon robe can't hide it!
How dare you! Who dares to trespass into the Imperial study?
No way! I just transmigrated and already encountered an assassin. I need to find a way to slip away quickly.
Quick! The assassin is trying to escape!
I am doomed! I am doomed! When gods fight, mortals suffer. Please don't slash me!
Reporting to your majesty. Commander Heng Shu found no trace of the assassin.
How is that possible? Just now, I clearly heard a man's voice. And judging by Hong Xiu's reaction, she must have heard it too. How could there be nothing?
So there was no assassin. Just a false alarm. Scared the life out of me.
That voice again. But in the entire Imperial study, besides the three of them, there is no other man. Could it be that what I just heard was the voice in their hearts?
Why does this Empress keep staring at me? Could it be that she is captivated by my dashing looks? Oh, I get it. No wonder she chose me as the Tanhua. Turns out she is just lusting after my body.
Audacious scoundrel! Your majesty, do you still need me to Sochai again?
No need. You may all leave.
How much longer is this meeting going to last? My legs are getting sore from standing. The Empress is really something. Calling people for a meeting without even providing a chair. Not considerate at all. When I marry a wife in the future, I definitely can't marry someone like her.
You've got some nerve, Chen Yu. How dare he criticize me so in his heart? But it seems only Hong Xiu and I can hear his thoughts. Zhou Changming and Su Haote did not hear it. What on earth is going on? I must find out.
Attendants, grant seats to the 3 new scholars.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Chen Yue,
Your Majesty.
I have appointed you as the Tanhua. In your heart, towards me, do you have any resentment?
How did she know? In response to Your Majesty, I have no resentment.
Is that so? Not becoming the Zhuangyuan, do you really have no resentment?
What resentment could I have? To others, the Zhuangyuan is a prize. But to me, it is a hot potato. Whoever wants it can have it.
If that is the case, I will now announce the official appointments for the 3 of you. Zhuangyuan Zhou Changming will enter the Hanlin Academy as a compiler.
Thank you for Imperial Grace, Your Majesty.
Fan Yan Su Hao will enter the censorate as palace censor.
Thank you for Imperial Grace, Your Majesty.
As for Chen Yu,
Not bad. Not bad. The Zhuangyuan and Banyan are both minor officials of the 7th or 8th rank. When it comes to me, the Tanhua, I will surely be sent to a local prefecture or county to be a minor magistrate or something, far away from the emperor. And then I can just make up some achievements to get by. And then keep a few actors in songstresses, enjoying plays and listening to music every day. Now that is the life. I would definitely not be a hard-working ox anymore after being squeezed dry of my value, only to be kicked aside.
Wanting to be a magistrate, enjoying plays and listening to music, wishful thinking.
other positions have no vacancies. Chen Yu, you shall serve as the Qizhulang and attend in the palace.
What is going on? No vacancies. It would be fine not to appoint me to an office. But what is with making me a Chizulang? And attending in the palace too. I knew it. She must be lusting after my body. It seems the old saying is right. Boys, when they're outside, must protect themselves too.
Your Majesty, this doesn't conform to the rules, does it?
Oh, what doubts does Hanlin have?
Your Majesty, tell me, as the Tongan holds the 7th rank Hanlin compiler post, Brother Su, as the Banyan, holds the secondary 7th rank palace censor post. Yet Chen Yu is only the Tenhua, but Your Majesty appointed him as the 6th rank Chizulang. Is this not against the rules? Brother Changming has a point. I have shallow learning and little talent, unfit for great responsibilities, and really do not deserve such a high official post. This Empress, in order to obtain my good looks, would actually go so far as to use high office and rich salary to keep me. But it is useless. I am destined to be the man you can never have.
How dare you! Are you questioning the decision of Her Majesty?
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! I misspoke for a moment, and hope Your Majesty will forgive me!
Rise. I have my own reasons for what I do. In the future, Han Linzhou only needs to focus on doing his own job.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Tanhua Chen, what do you think?
They say a woman's heart is like a needle at the bottom of the sea. But this woman is also an emperor. If I decline again, will she turn her love into hatred and have me beheaded? Maybe. I should agree first, and then figure out a plan later. Your servant obeys Your Majesty's decree!
I'd like to see what exactly is so special about you.
In that case, I am also tired. You may leave, and prepare to take office tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Well, looking at it from another angle, staying in the palace isn't bad. Not only is the Empress herself unbelievably beautiful, but even the female guards around her are so gorgeous. If they insist on offering themselves to me, I wouldn't mind making a small sacrifice. Well, Commander Hongxiu, what is the meaning of this?
Beloved Minister Chen, please wait. I still have questions for you.
I'll wait if you want me to. But why draw your sword? She is so pretty for nothing. Turns out she is a she-devil.
Beloved Minister Chen, when you entered the Imperial study just now, which foot did you step in with first? Imperial Diarist, Her Majesty is asking you a question.
Who could remember which foot they stepped in with just now? But anyway, if I just name one at random, you can't verify it anyway. Your Majesty, your servant stepped in with his right foot.
Great, Chu honors the left. Entering the Imperial study requires stepping with the left foot first. Beloved Minister Chen has violated the protocol. According to the law, you shall be punished with 20 cane strokes. Guards!
Wait, what? Why did nobody tell me about this rule? Your Majesty, Your Majesty, it was the left foot. Your servant misspoke just now. With the left foot.
Is that so?
Your Majesty, I remember now. It was definitely the left foot. No doubt about it. Women really are fickle creatures. Good thing I reacted quickly. It seems I must find a way to leave the palace immediately. Even if the Empress offers herself to me, I cannot stay.
Beloved Minister Chen, I just asked you. Yet you said it was the right foot. This is the crime of deceiving the monarch. By law, you shall be executed. Guards!
Holy crap, this woman isn't doing this on purpose to mess with me. Is she? Your Majesty, it was the right foot. It was the right foot.
Have you thought it through, Minister Chen?
Yes, I have. It was the right foot. Please punish me, Your Majesty. No kidding. I might not tell left from right, but between a beating and beheading, can I still not tell the difference?
Then execute the punishment according to the law. Hongxiu, keep an eye on it yourself. Yes, Your Majesty.
This subject pays respects to Your Majesty.
Beloved Minister Chen, you may rise.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. I wonder why Your Majesty condescended to come here. And for what purpose?
Chen Yu, it has been 3 days since you were appointed to office. Why haven't you reported for duty yet?
Listen to what you're saying. Does that make any sense? If you take 20 lashes, can you still go to work as if nothing happened? This awful place. I can't stay here for even one more day. Forgive me, Your Majesty. This subject is indeed physically weak, unable to get up, and fears being unable to assume the post of Imperial Diarist. I beg Your Majesty to dismiss me from office. I'll take this opportunity today to have the Empress dismiss me from office and let me be an ordinary person. I can easily make some money, buy a house, listen to music in the theaters, and enjoy life to the fullest. Isn't that much better than this bullshit Imperial Diarist?
Your Majesty, all information regarding Chen Yu is right here, except for being overly excited when passing the exam as Tanhua, which seemed like a fit of madness. He has not contacted any suspicious figures. Are you sure this is all? After all, the matter of hearing thoughts is too bizarre. I personally oversaw the investigation. There are absolutely no omission. It is just that I don't know if the people who can hear it are only Your Majesty and me, or if others can hear it too.
Then, let's find an opportunity to investigate further.
Your Majesty, do you really want to keep him in the palace? He is just a wildly arrogant and insolent playboy.
Heaven letting me hear his inner thoughts must have some deeper meaning. Perhaps this is the will of heaven. If he truly has the ability to save our great Chu from danger. He is actually confident that he can easily make money. The national treasury has been empty for years. I would like to see if you really have true abilities.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Beloved Minister Chen, I only came to visit you today, with no intention of demoting you. Please rest and recover with peace of mind, Minister Chen. Great Chu and I still need you, Minister Chen.
Thank you for your high regard, Your Majesty. But this subject truly knows nothing. Passing the exam is just good luck. I do not deserve Your Majesty's affection.
Minister Chen, say no more. Minister Chen is loyal and patriotic, and is my right-hand man. If I were to discard such a great talent, would I not become a foolish ruler?
This subject, thanks Your Majesty. From where did she see that I am loyal and patriotic and possess great strategy? Is she saying this on purpose, just to make me stay? Sometimes being too handsome is also a burden.
Seeing you suffer, Minister, my heart aches deeply. How about this? Hangshou, starting from today, you shall follow beloved Minister Chen, take care of beloved Minister Chen's daily life, and protect beloved Minister Chen's safety. Treat beloved Minister Chen just as you would treat me. Never be negligent in the slightest. Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, you mustn't. Your Majesty, I think...
Beloved Minister Chen, no need to say more. You deserve it.
Who asked if I deserve it? This Empress doesn't really want me to be her male concubine, does she? Although she's beautiful and has a great body, her temper is not very good. She's not suitable to marry and bring home.
Damn libertine! I will surely tear you into pieces!
Your Majesty!
Thank goodness. My savior is here.
Qinshu, what is it? Your Majesty, the Goryo delegation has arrived. Good. Go assemble the ministers. I will be there shortly. Yes. Beloved Minister Chen, rest and recuperate here in peace. Once your wounds are healed, I will surely put you to great use.
Who wants to be put to great use by you? How nice it would be to just idle about and wait to die. Farewell, Your Majesty.
People of Great Chu, where is your emperor? I heard that in your great Cho, you let a woman become the emperor. It is truly a laughing stock.
Her Majesty arrives!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Goryo Ambassador Park Seisokai greets the Emperor of Great Chu.
No need for formalities, Ambassador Park. Goryo sending an envoy this time. This for the matter of the annual tribute, right?
Indeed, Your Majesty. I have indeed come to present the annual tribute. But before presenting the tribute, I have one more question that I would like to ask the Emperor of Great Chu.
Ambassador, please speak freely.
As Goryo is a vassal state of Great Chu, Great Chu should reasonably be stronger than Goryo in every aspect. Is that correct?
Isn't that nonsense, Ambassador Park? Our Great Cho is vast and rich in resources, while your Goryo is but a tiny country. Naturally, Great Cho is stronger.
Since that is the case, we Goryo make bold to request a contest with Great Chu.
Did I hear you correctly, Ambassador Park? Do you mean you want to hold a competition with our Great Chu?
Indeed. We hope Great Cho, as the suzerain state, will not hesitate to grant us instruction. Our Great Cho is full of talents. A mere competition. What is there to fear? Speak. How shall we compete?
Grand General, Her Majesty has not spoken yet. Why do you overstep?
Chancellor Wei, such a trivial matter. This general can handle it. Why trouble Her Majesty?
The Grand General makes sense. It is just a competition. Great Cho will naturally accept the challenge. How does Goryo wish to compete?
Your Majesty, since it is a competition, there should be a prize. When I came, the king instructed me that if Goryo loses this battle,
We are willing to pay double the annual tribute from now on, and offer 5 cities.
The King of Goryo actually has such courage. I wonder what Goryo wants.
Your Majesty, just now, General Yan said, Great Chu has vast territory, abundant resources, and many talents. And it's also the suzerain of Goryo. If it loses to Goryo, it would be truly unjustifiable. So, if Great Chu loses, in future diplomatic relations, Great Chu shall pay annual tribute to Goryo and declare itself a vassal state. I wonder what your Majesty thinks.
Ambassador Park, do you realize the consequences of these words?
Rest assured, Your Majesty, I have come this time, bringing double the annual tribute and the state documents for handing over the cities. If Goryo loses, we will never break our word.
Your Majesty, I believe we must not agree to this. Prime Minister Wei is mistaken. Does Prime Minister Wei think our great Chu will lose? Prime Minister Zhao has misunderstood. I only feel that major affairs of the state being staked on this competition is too much of a joke. Ambassador Park has even prepared the state documents. How can you call it a joke? Relations between two countries have always been based on strength. Who can guarantee that in a competition there won't be any accidents? Is our great Chu because of a trivial competition to instead submit to Goryo?
Why must Prime Minister Wei alarm people with such talk,
Boosting others' morale and dampening our own spirits. Does Prime Minister Wei not trust our colleagues or trust His Majesty? General, do not make false accusations. I am merely discussing the matter on its merits.
Your Majesty, I believe this competition cannot be refused. If other neighboring small countries learn that our Great Chu does not even dare to compete, how would they ever genuinely respect Great Chu?
Your Majesty, what Minister Kong says is not without merit.
Your Majesty, Goryo has acted out of character this time, being so arrogant. They must have come prepared, while our Great Chu will be fighting in haste, making the outcome unpredictable. I implore Your Majesty to refuse the competition. Your Majesty, the late Emperor was full of martial valor. If we let tiny Goryo run wild in Great Chu, wouldn't it damage the late Emperor's wise reputation? Indeed, Your Majesty, if Your Majesty does not even dare to accept a mere competition, how can you face the late Emperor? Prime Minister Zhao. General, you actually used the late Emperor's name to threaten His Majesty. What are your true intentions?
Emperor of Great Chu, if you still do not agree, we, Goryo, will have no choice but to announce to the world that Great Chu, when facing Goryo, cowered before the battle, and was as cowardly as a mouse.
Please decide, Your Majesty! Please decide, Your Majesty!
Since even the King of Goryo has such courage, if I do not accept, it would make Great Chu look petty. It shall be as Ambassador Park said.
Your Majesty!
Beloved Minister Wei, there is no need to persuade me further. My mind is made up.
Your Majesty is wise. This competition will surely showcase the style of our Great Chu.
In that case, please send someone to solve the riddle, Your Majesty.
Ambassador Park, bring it on! I want to see what kind of good riddle your tiny Goryo can possibly have.
Your Majesty, this was when our King of Goryo was listening to music in the palace, and by chance came up with an absolute couplet. I have long heard that Great Chu has a flourishing literary culture. I am sure you will be able to match this couplet.
The sea water tides. Tide. Every morning. Every morning. They tide and fall. It actually makes use of different pronunciations of the same character. Indeed extraordinary. I thought it was something grand. Just a polyphonic character. Our Great Chu can't even match this. Lord Liu, aren't you a doctor of the Imperial Academy? You do it. Your Majesty. What is wrong with you? Hurry up and match it! Useless in battle! Useless at matching couplets too! What is the use of having you? Civil officials! Your Majesty!
Your servant.
I am ashamed! Unable to match it at the moment! I beg your Majesty's forgiveness!
My beloved ministers, is there a good match? You are all our great Chus, important ministers of the state, usually holding high positions, receiving the emperor's salary and enjoying the people's wealth. Just now, you were all passionate and full of confidence. Why are you silent now?
Your Majesty, if Great Chu has no one who can match it, then this first round will be won by our Goryo!
This woman has stood for so long, and yet she really doesn't move at all. Why is trying to escape so difficult? By the way, women who practice martial arts, aren't they supposed to be broad-shouldered and stout? How is her waist so slim? And her chest so big? A ridge from the front, a peak from the side. Different from far, near, high, and low.
Commander Hongshu, this is ordered by His Majesty. The wound ointment sent over.
Lord Chen, His Majesty ordered me to apply the medicine for you.
Thank you very much.
Living for half my life, I have never enjoyed this kind of treatment. Looking at it this way, this beating wasn't without its rewards.
How are things on His Majesty's side? Replying to Commander Hongshu, I heard it is not going well. The Goryeo envoy proposed a contest with Great Shu. If we lose, Great Shu must pay tribute and become a vassal to Goryeo. Now we have already lost the first round.
What? Those damn parasites. Arrogance on normal days. I didn't expect that even against a mere Goryeo. They couldn't win.
I didn't expect. These people of Great Shu are not that capable either. Such a big country, with such a large population,
Yet not even a single talent who can defeat Goryeo
can be selected. If I go out in the future, I'd be embarrassed to say that I am from Great Shu.
What was the first round about? I heard the Goryeo delegation presented a couplet, and none of us could match it. What couplet? The sea tide rises, rising every morning. Every morning it rises and falls.
I know this one.
The second line is,
The floating clouds grow, growing constantly, growing and disappearing.
He actually matched it! And it only took the time of a single breath.
It seems Great Shu is indeed reaching its end. I need to, even sooner, run away.
Chen Yu. Are you able to defeat the Goryeo delegation?
How could that be possible? Commander Hongshu, what are you saying? So many ministers in the Imperial Court couldn't do it. And nobody like me. How can I compare to all the civil and military officials? Nonsense! If I really let you know that I can match them, then won't I be even less able to leave? Although standing up to defeat Goryeo at this time would also be a very thrilling thing.
but unfortunately, all my life, I've been wild and loved freedom.
Damn you, Chen Yu.
Alright, dress him up. Yes.
Isn't the medicine not fully applied yet?
The medicine can be applied anytime. Now, come with me to the Taiji Palace immediately.
Taiji Palace? This girl doesn't really want to take me to face the Goryeo delegation, does she? No, wait, I can't go. If it is exposed, that before, I was just faking it, then won't I be in danger?
Chen Yu, you are the Imperial Diarist, appointed by Her Majesty for such a major event. Shouldn't you be attending by Her Majesty's side, recording Her Majesty's every word and deed?
Commander Hongshu, it is not that I don't want to go. It is just that my injury... What does my injury matter? Every man has a duty to his country. Even if I die, I should be by Her Majesty's side. How is this tigress even harder? To serve than the Empress, drawing her sword at every turn. Who is she trying to scare?
I am the Empress's beloved lover.
If you really hurt me, aren't you afraid the Empress will punish you?
Chancellor Wei, how is it?
Your Majesty, this old minister has failed your Majesty's expectations. This 9 linked rings. This old minister cannot think of a faster way to solve it.
Your Majesty, the fastest way to solve the 9 linked rings is 340 steps. There is simply no faster way. I think the Goryeo people are deliberately making things difficult. They don't have a faster way to solve it either. General Yuan, you are mistaken. Just because your great Chao has no smart people doesn't mean our Goryeo has no smart people. If our Goryeo has a faster way to solve it. General Yuan, what would you do then? At worst, this general will...
Enough, General. If you don't have a better way to solve it, please step down first. My beloved ministers, do you still have a faster way to solve it? If anyone can solve this ring in a faster way, they will be promoted by 3 ranks and rewarded with 10,000 gold coins.
Your Majesty, if none of your people have a faster way than this second round, then it will be again our Goryeo wins from now on.
Wait a moment. Your Majesty. You may rise. What is going on?
Didn't I tell you to keep an eye on Chen Yu and have him recover well? Why did you bring him here?
Your Majesty, Chen Yu can help you defeat the Goryeo delegation. Really? Just now, in an instant, Chen Yu, in his mind, solved the couplet for the first round. He indeed has great talent.
But I don't know why. He is unwilling to serve the country.
Perhaps he, like the great general, thinks your Majesty is a woman. I am afraid that is indeed the case. But now, everyone in the court cannot solve even a single question. We can only pin our hopes on him.
Your Majesty, could it be that Great Chu cannot afford to lose?
What is Ambassador Park in a hurry for? The true talent of our Great Chi has not yet made a move.
Your two prime ministers, Great General, and the new top scholar, all failed to solve it. Yet you say, your true talent has not yet made a move. Then please, Your Majesty, invite them out quickly. Please.
Possibly have.
Is it that exaggerated? Who is speaking? Who? Chancellor Wei. Great General, stop trying to change the subject and acting unreasonably. Who was speaking just now?
It seems Chancellor Zhao indeed is getting old, and even his hearing is failing.
It seems Great General Wu Qi and Chancellor Wei Qi can also hear Chen Yu's inner thoughts.
Alright, Great General Wu Qi, if you don't have a way to solve the problem, then shut up. Chen Yu, do you know if the 9 linked rings, besides the well-known solution, has an even faster solution?
Your Majesty, for such an important state matter, where the entire court is helpless, you actually pin your hopes on a mere diarist. I am afraid it will make us a laughingstock to the world. Chancellor Zhao is mistaken. As the 3rd place graduate, he is already a great talent. His low rank is only because he has not served long. Besides, since none of us can solve this problem, why not let him try?
A low-ranking official? What right does he have to participate in such state affairs?
Hey, you old geezer. Who are you? What is wrong with being a diarist? Did the diarist eat your rice?
I am the left chancellor of the court, Zhao Guozhong.
So you are the left chancellor, when the country is in danger. You, a grand chancellor, do not think of serving the country, but instead, show off your seniority here. How dare you call yourself Guozhong? You might as well change your name to Guozhe. Let me tell you, I am not buying this.
This voice, could it be that what I just heard was this kid's inner voice?
So just now it was this kid speaking, but he clearly didn't open his mouth.
Could it be the legendary ventriloquism?
This Zhao Guozhong is the left prime minister, the highest official in court. Since I insulted him this time, the empress will definitely be angry, and she'll probably demote me, right? This isn't right. Why is she reacting like this?
Ignorant child, speaking so insolently. Your Majesty, I request that this lawless scoundrel be thrown into the imperial prison. Indeed, Your Majesty, in the imperial court, showing no respect for status and disregarding etiquette according to the law, he should be flogged 80 times in court and stripped of his official rank.
If we let this man run wild, won't we be ridiculed by Goryeo?
I only want to be demoted, but you guys want my life.
Hey, you 3 old geezers! Minister Yu, right? You say I make Goryeo ridiculous, but you, a grand minister, couldn't even solve a single 9-linked ring. Who do you think is more laughable?
You!
Minister Kong, right? I've heard you are a descendant of sage Confucius. Scholars of the world all look up to the Kong family as teachers.
Exactly.
You're really disgraced. Sage Confucius' face. You couldn't even match a simple couplet. How do you have the nerve to be a teacher?
Ew! What are you staring at? If I were you, I'd find a cesspool to drown myself in, rather than bring shame to my ancestors, occupying the position of minister.
If Sage Confucius knew he had such an unworthy descendant, he'd crawl out of the Confucian temple in anger to take you back and rebuild you. I insulted another 2 old geezers. She must be angry now, right?
Wait, is there something wrong with this woman? I insulted her people like this, and she can still smile.
Your Majesty, this boy is merely a newly graduated Tenhua, a 6th-rank Zhuang, yet he dares, in front of Your Majesty, the Goryeo delegation, to insult the ministers of the 6 ministries. He truly does not hold Your Majesty. In his eyes, a minor 6th-rank official dares to be so impudent. He will surely bring disaster to the court in the future. I request that this fellow be imprisoned immediately, punished severely without leniency, as a warning to others.
Your Majesty, Chancellor Zhao's words are somewhat alarmist. Although Chen Yu's words are crude, they are the truth. Besides, we are currently in need of talent. I believe Your Majesty should forgive him.
This old man is not bad. He actually spoke a fair word. We can be friends in the future. But there is no need for forgiveness later. Just demote me by 1 rank, and exile me to a local county. That'll do.
Master Chen, if you have time, you may come visit my manor. Sure. Your Majesty, Chancellor Wei actually, in this court, openly colludes with factions and forms cliques for private gain. His intentions are damnable!
This Zhao Guozhong. Chancellor Wei is already my only support in the court. This old scoundrel still wants to harm him. Once I hold absolute power, I will surely have you torn apart by 5 horses.
Enough! All of you, shut up! Chen Yu, you just made a scene in the court, which is indeed an offense, and should be severely punished. But considering your merits, I will give you one chance. If you can think of a faster method to solve this 9 linked rings, I will pardon you. If you cannot, you will be punished for all offenses combined.
The solution to the 9 linked rings is already fixed. It requires at least 340 steps of unlocking to solve it. A mere Chanhua wants to fight me. Wei Qian, this time, I win again.
This woman is actually playing for real. How would I know how to solve this 9 linked rings? I'd just cut it with one blow. Getting it done in one step. How could there be any other way?
Indeed, it only takes one step. He could actually do it, solving the 9 linked rings in one step.
Brilliant. As expected of the one who was exceptionally appointed by His Majesty. He indeed has great talent. Just now, this Chen Yu, already in the Imperial Court, offended Zhao Guozhong's faction. If he shows such talent again, I am afraid he will arouse jealousy and harm. Your Majesty, I have just thought of a way to solve these 9 linked rings. It only takes one step to solve the 9 linked rings.
Chancellor Wei. Did I hear you correctly? You say you use just one step to solve the 9 linked rings?
Correct. It only takes one step to completely solve these 9 linked rings.
Chancellor Wei. I must remind you, the 9 linked rings masters of Great Zhou have all personally said that solving the 9 linked rings requires at least 340 steps. Yet you say it only takes one step. It is truly hard to believe.
If Ambassador Park doesn't believe it, then just wait and see. Chancellor Wei, this is a competition between nations. You must not blindly mislead yourself. How I do things does not require Chancellor Zhao's concern. Chancellor Wei, you are mistaken. This competition concerns the relations between Great Zhou and Goryeo. It has far-reaching effects and great significance. If we fail, can Chancellor Wei bear the responsibility? If I fail, His Majesty will decide. Why should Chancellor Zhao worry? Fine. Since that is the case, then I shall wait and see. Ambassador Park, no matter what method, as long as the 9 linked rings are solved.
Right? Correct. No matter what method.
Great General, I wonder if I could borrow your sword?
Could it be that Chancellor Wei can also hear Chen Yu's inner voice?
For such a trivial matter, why should Chancellor Wei do it himself? I will do it myself!
So they also know how to use this method. But it makes sense. These high officials, who among them isn't an old fox? Such a simple method. They would definitely think of it.
How about it, Ambassador Park? I used only one sword strike to solve the 9 linked rings. Are you convinced?
Great General! Stop being so unreasonable! What Ambassador Park meant was clearly to solve the 9 linked rings. You split it open. How can they be lumped together? Chancellor Zhao, just now, Ambassador Park said, it only needs to be solved. He didn't say it must be solved by a specific method. Splitting it open. Why is that not a way of solving it? Your Majesty, the Great General is clearly being unreasonable. If this gets out, won't we be laughed at by the whole world? I request your Majesty's judgment. The Great General's method cannot count.
This old bastard is really despicable. He is not even happy that we won. Rushing to be a dog for the Goryeo people. The Empress is surrounded by this kind of trash. It is clear that following her has no future.
Indeed, I know very well that Zhao Guozhong is a treacherous minister and a scourge. Yet, I can do nothing about it, and even have to put him in important positions. Chen Yu will be the one sent by heaven to me to break this deadlock.
Since Ambassador Piao said just now That no matter what method is used, as long as it can open this 9 linked rings, it will do. Now that the 9 linked rings are open, it naturally counts.
Your Majesty! Chancellor Zhao, just now, you said you wanted His Majesty's imperial decision. Now that His Majesty has reached a conclusion, how can you possibly not accept it?
Your Majesty, this second round, we will count it as your win. However, for this third round, your great Shu will surely lose.
Ambassador Piao, don't speak too soon. Whether we win or lose, we'll see after the competition.
The tension is so thick. This imperial court is indeed dangerous. I cannot stay here for long.
Your Majesty, please look. This is what our King of Goryeo had newly crafted, a royal crown, but a craftsman attempted to swap it. Although we caught this craftsman, we found in his home these 2 crowns that look exactly identical. We heard Great Chu has countless skilled craftsmen, and we would like Great Chu to help our Goryeo find the real crown.
Can this even be called a puzzle? Even my youngest child at home could tell them apart.
It seems the Great General has a way to solve it.
Of course. According to protocol, the golden crown of our great Chu Emperor is 9 taels of gold. While for vassal states like yours, the crown is 7 taels of gold. You just weigh them on a scale. Whichever weighs exactly 7 taels. Isn't that the real one?
Great General, if this method worked, why would we travel thousands of miles to seek help from Great Chu?
Does it not work?
The Great General might not know. These 2 golden crowns, we have weighed them repeatedly, and both weigh exactly 7 taels.
This? Could it be that your scales are inaccurate?
Great General, before our audience with His Majesty, we had already asked your country's Ministry of Works to help weigh them. I believe your Ministry of Works will have the answer.
Minister of Works!
Your Majesty, it is indeed true. The 2 golden crowns brought by Goryeo are indeed both 7 taels.
But did you weigh them with a balance scale?
Replying to your Majesty, we have weighed them with a balance scale, and they are exactly identical on both sides.
Your Majesty, for gold and silver of the same mass, the volume of silver will be much larger than that of gold. If the craftsman adulterated the golden crown, then the fake golden crown must have a larger external volume than the real golden crown. If we can measure the external volume of these 2 golden crowns, we will surely be able to tell the real from the fake.
Minister of Works.
Replying to your Majesty, the method mentioned by Chancellor Wei is also something the Ministry of Works thought of, but this gold crown is irregularly shaped, conforming to no geometric principles. It is truly impossible to measure its size.
Do you, my ministers, have a solution?
Sir, these officials are really too used to living in comfort, that even the law of buoyancy, such a simple principle they don't understand.
Frightening.
What is that?
Directorate of Buildings and Directorate of Armaments. You are in charge of public works and weaponry. Do you have a method?
Your servant is incompetent! Please punish me, Your Majesty!
Fine. The Grand Great Chu is actually helpless against a small gold crown and completely at a loss. Is it because you are incompetent, or do you think I am weak and easily bullied?
Your Majesty, that is not correct. Your Majesty, as the Son of Heaven, should be a role model for the world. Yet even Your Majesty is powerless, let alone your ministers.
Chancellor Zhao, are you saying that I am not fit for the throne?
I dare not. I am only worried that Your Majesty's temporary anger will harm the important ministers of the court and cause a crisis for the state.
After all this time, this old guy is not on the same side as the Empress. He wants the Empress to demote me. I should have teamed up with this old guy instead. No. Whether to be an official is one thing, but being a traitor is another thing entirely. I'd better not take sides, and wait until it is over.
Your Majesty, in Great Chu, is there anyone else who can give the answer? If not, this third round will have to be counted as a victory for our Galli.
Ambassador Park, there is no need to rush. The ministers just now, being important ministers of our Great Chu, naturally refuse to lower themselves to deal with your tiny Galli. Actually, this last question of yours, Ambassador, let alone myself and the ministers, even these newly graduated scholars can easily handle it.
Your Majesty, is Great Chaw trying to back out of the bat? Using such a clumsy excuse to brush off my Galli?
Of course not. Rest assured, Ambassador Park, if I say they can do it, they can. Where are the top-tier Jinshi graduates?
Your servants are here.
You three are the top 3 Jinchi graduates of this year. This matter of measurement should not be difficult.
Sai, I knew it! How could a matter of 2 buckets of water be unsolved by so many people? It turns out she was giving the young people a chance to shine. But why didn't she say so earlier? Arguing here for so long. My butt is still hurting.
2 buckets of water. How can water be used to measure? Chen, I will take a gamble.
Someone, bring 2 buckets of water.
Bring water. Bring water. What are you doing, Your Majesty? You don't think your ministers are too thick-skinned?
Ambassador Park, didn't you want to distinguish the authenticity of the crown? The secret lies within these 2 buckets of water.
Your Majesty, you must be joking! Just 2 buckets of water can measure the authenticity of this crown?
Precisely.
Your Majesty, even if your great Chu cannot answer this question, you cannot fool us like this.
Ambassador Park, you haven't seen the result yet. How can you be sure that I am fooling you?
Your Majesty, water has no shape or form. Everyone knows that. How can it be used as a measurement?
Ambassador Park, you are mistaken. Everyone knows that solving the 9 linked rings takes 340 steps. But a general of my great Chu used only 1 step to open the 9 linked rings. How do you know that my great Chu cannot use water to measure the size of this golden crown?
No way! I don't believe this water can measure the size of the golden crown. If His Majesty the Emperor insists on this, then my Gaoli wants to increase the bet.
How else does your Gaoli want to increase the bet?
Just add 5 more cities?
Fine. 5 cities, then 5 cities it is.
Huh. All right. Then I will wait to see how Your Majesty uses 2 buckets of water to measure the size of my crown.
Chen Yu. Chen Yu, you ranked the lowest in the imperial exam, so it shall be you. Let Ambassador Park see how our great Chao uses 2 buckets of water to measure the size of this golden crown.
Just now, the Emperor said, everyone knows this method. Then I shouldn't be considered as having made a contribution, right? Fine. I'll do it.
Watch closely, you damn Korean. See that? It is fake.
See what? You just put the golden crown into the water, and then said it is fake! You are clearly being unreasonable.
Hey! You damn Korean! Me, being unreasonable! Indeed, a barbarian. Just brainless. The answer is right in front of you. And you are still shouting here. No wonder with your pig brains, you couldn't think of a way.
Your Majesty, this Chen Yu is playing tricks on the Gaoli ambassador. Disrupting the imperial court. It is indeed a serious crime.
Chancellor Zhao, has Chen Yu not already distinguished between the real and fake golden crowns? Where does playing tricks on the Gaoli ambassador and disrupting the court come from?
Your Majesty, this Chen Yu only put the golden crown into the water to determine if it was real or fake. It is simply like child's play.
Chancellor Zhao, since you don't know the principle behind it, how can you assert that Chen Yu is playing around? As everyone knows, this method was proposed by me, and I only had Chen Yu execute it. Is Chancellor Zhao suggesting that I am playing around?
This old geezer is really detestable. To harm me, he doesn't hesitate to lie through his teeth.
Your servant dares not. Your Majesty, now the Gauli ambassador is not convinced. Since Your Majesty says Chen Yu's action is indeed mysterious, why not let Chen Yu explain it clearly? To clear this old servant's doubts. If Chen Yu cannot explain it, he should be severely punished.
Old man, did I provoke you? Did you take money from the Gauli people and become a traitor?
Chen Yu, this chancellor only asks you to explain the reason, so that everyone would be convinced. Yet you make false accusations, slandering the current prime minister. Do you know what crime this is?
Alright, Chen Yu. You take the principles behind this, and explain them well on my behalf, to Chancellor Zhao and Ambassador Pu.
Yes, Your Majesty. Damn Fatso, I'll only explain this once. So listen up. Did you see these 2 marks?
What is wrong with the marks?
Did you see it? The golden crown enters the water. What change is there in the water?
Isn't water still water? What change is there? I think you are just playing tricks. Fooling me!
No, you're being this stupid. How did you become an ambassador?
You are just stupid!
Forget it. Then I will make it clearer. Is the water surface still at the position I marked?
So, what if it is not? A heavy object entering the water level rising is common sense. What does this have to do with the authenticity of the Golden Crown?
Just now, you also heard our Chancellor Wei say, a fake golden crown. Is it larger than the real golden crown? Then when put into the water, won't the water level rise even more? This golden crown made the water level rise more, so it is fake. Got it?
So that is how it is. This boy is indeed a great talent to actually think of using just 2 buckets of water to distinguish the authenticity of the Golden Crown.
This could actually be done like this.
You guys are so stupid. Yet you still want Great Chu's annual tribute in cities. What were you thinking?
Alright, Chen Yu. Since you have finished explaining, you may step down.
Yes, Your Majesty. Discarded after use. Abandoned after being played with.
Ambassador Park. Now that the principal... I have also had someone explain it to you. Then great. 2 wins this 3rd round. Any objections?
Your Majesty, the double annual tribute is already prepared. But as for the cities... Is Ambassador Park trying to go back on his word? Is Ambassador Park trying to go back on his word? No. General, I wouldn't dare. General, Ambassador Park is an envoy from Gauli. For you to be so rude, where are your manners? Old man Long, I've been annoyed with you for a long time. When we were answering the questions just now, why weren't you this active? General, do not conflate the 2!
Enough, General. Release Ambassador Park. Ambassador Park, relations between 2 countries, value integrity. If Gauli finds it difficult to see the cities, then I can also send troops to take them myself.
Your Majesty has misunderstood. I do not wish to break my word. It is just that, when I came, I only brought the credentials for 5 cities. As for the other 5, I must return to Gauli to report to the king, and send them over after the credentials are prepared.
Since that is the case, then I shall not keep Ambassador Park any longer. Ambassador Park, go and return quickly.
Your Majesty, I shall take my leave.
All of you may dismiss as well.
We shall take our leave.
Your Majesty.
I am fine. Chenyu!
I am here.
What are you doing?
Your Majesty, I am recording the court diary. This woman looks so beautiful when she smiles. What a pity. She is an emperor I cannot afford to mess with.
Present it. Let me see. Is there any error in your record?
If this female emperor sees that I haven't recorded anything, she will definitely demote me.
Chenyu, as the court diarist, your records are so perfunctory and sloppy, which is dereliction of duty.
I am sorry, Your Majesty. I am unable to perform the duties of the Imperial Diarist. Your Majesty should still dismiss me from office and demote me to a commoner.
Why do you not want to be my Imperial Diarist?
I dare not. To be constantly by Your Majesty's side is something I could only wish for. With that tone of yours, who couldn't tell you were being sarcastic? If I dare to say yes, who knows how you would punish me?
If you were to continue writing the Imperial Diaries, I am afraid in history, I would be completely distorted.
Your Majesty, I have sinned.
You did do a service today, so I will not punish you. From now on, you just need to be by my side at all times. As for the Imperial Diaries, I will have someone else write it. What? Why? Do you wish for me to handle this strictly?
No. I thank Your Majesty. Not to letting me write the diaries, yet still keeping me as the Imperial Diarist. As expected, she is just lusting after my good looks. Even gave me an official title under a fabricated pretext. What a scumbag girl.
Alright, you worked hard today too. I heard from Hongshu that you haven't finished applying your medicine. Yet you rushed here to solve my problems. Your loyalty is commendable. Go back quickly, and recover well. You will still be of great use to me in the future.
No, Your Majesty, you misunderstood. Actually, I was... Your Majesty, actually, my wound is completely healed. Please, do not worry about me at all, Your Majesty.
Hongshu, send him back.
Yes.
Imperial Diarist. This way, please. Chenyu, you are indeed heaven's gift to me, the game changer. I must thank you on behalf of the people of Great Chu.
Chancellor Zhao, you did say that this matter was foolproof. Now, not only is the annual tribute doubled, but we also have to see 10 cities. How am I supposed to explain this to the king when I return?
Ambassador, there is no need to be anxious. I admit that this time I miscalculated. I didn't expect the Empress to actually have some wits. But that is all there is to it.
Chancellor Zhao, if you cannot give me an explanation, don't blame me for reporting you to the Empress!
Ambassador Park, no need to worry. Return to Gali with peace of mind. I have already made foolproof preparations, guaranteed to keep the Empress too busy to look after herself. She will definitely not think about the cities. Once I succeed, this agreement of cities will naturally be written off.
Is Chancellor Zhao's word true? Of course.
Of course. Ambassador Park, please rest assured. Go back to Gali and wait for my success. I will be the master of the vast land of Great Chu. A mere 10 cities. How would I care about them?
Good. Then I wish Chancellor Zhao instant success. Farewell.
Father! You really let him leave?
Otherwise...
Father! What does he think he is? How dare he threaten you? Why don't I lead men to intercept and kill him? To shut him up forever!
Chair, you are just too impatient. Once the envoy of Gali dies within the territory of Great Chu, the Empress will surely investigate thoroughly.
Just a little slip of a girl. Let her investigate if she wants. I bet she won't find anything.
Chair, this Empress is probably not as simple as you think.
Father, is he really that powerful? Your evaluation of him is actually so high.
Yeah, the question raised by Goryo today. All the civil and military officials were helpless. Only the Empress was confident and completely solved it in just a few words.
Father, then our plan...
Rest assured, our plan is an open scheme. No matter how demonically clever he is, but after all, his foundation is too shallow. It is impossible to block it.
That is good. That is good.
Sure. Father is getting old and doesn't know how much longer he has to live. Father did all this for you, but you must also grow up.
Yes, Father, I understand. Although this feeling isn't as light in strength as the little maids, and the technique is not as comfortable as the little maids, but this is the Empress's guard commander. This feeling of status bonus.
Commander Hongxiu, are you trying to kill me? I am telling you, if you do this again, I will go to Her Majesty and report you.
You, a grown man, still snitching. Aren't you ashamed?
None of your business. Is life more important, or is face more important?
Chen Yu, thank you.
Huh? Thank me for what? You aren't afraid. Then I'll report you to the Empress. So you're saying thank you in advance to shut me up, right?
I thank you for letting me test the medicine. What I just applied on you is my newly developed bone-eroding flesh-dissolving powder. In a moment, you will turn into bloody water, with no corpse left intact.
What? Your Majesty, Chancellor Wei has arrived.
Quickly invite Chancellor Wei in.
Yes!
Your servant Wei Chen pays respects to your Majesty.
Chancellor Wei, no need for formalities. Before my late father passed away, he instructed me to treat Chancellor Wei just like an uncle. How could an uncle salute his niece?
Your Majesty, you are now the noble Emperor. Etiquette cannot be abandoned.
Someone come. Provide a seat for Chancellor Wei. Chancellor Wei, please sit. I called you here today to discuss important matters.
Is your Majesty referring to the matter of the inner voice of Chen Yu, the Imperial Diarist?
Exactly, Chancellor Wei. When I summoned the top 3 Jinshi graduates earlier, I discovered this anomaly. So I made an exception to keep Chen Yu in the palace as the Imperial Diarist to attend to me. But thinking about this now, it still feels absurd. Which is why I asked Chancellor Wei into the palace late at night.
This matter is indeed bizarre. Your Majesty, you did the right thing. Judging from the situation in court today, this Chen Yu has great talent. Such a person, if he cannot be used by your Majesty, it will surely be a loss for Great Chu.
Chancellor Wei, I think so too. But this Chen Yu doesn't seem keen on fame and fortune. Instead, he really wants to leave the palace, to live a carefree life. He seems like the great general, to look down on my status as a woman. I am also very helpless.
Your Majesty, from my point of view, Chen Yu seems to not know himself about the matter of his inner voice.
It should be so. Otherwise...
Holy crap! This Empress is actually so young, and she looks so stunning!
How dare he!
Your Majesty, please do not, because of the Grand General's matter, get fixated on it. Forgive my bluntness, but for a great talent like Chen Yu, it is only normal that he doesn't want to stay in court.
Chancellor Wei, I would like to hear the details.
Your Majesty, what is the current state of the court? You know it better than anyone. Zhao Guozhong's faction is powerful, and your Majesty's foundation is unstable, since he is unwilling to associate with the likes of Zhao Guozhong, and collude with them, and even went so far as to insult Zhao Guozhong's faction in court. Yet if he stays in court, your Majesty is unable to support him in displaying his talents, but instead shackles him at every turn. His unwillingness to stay in court, caught in a dilemma, precisely proves that his character is pure and upright, and he is worthy of great responsibility. Your Majesty, the urgent priority is that no matter what, we must retain this great talent. From my perspective, Chen Yu is the key for your Majesty to truly hold power and rule over the whole land.
No matter what method it takes. Chancellor Wei, during today's court assembly, Zhao Guozhong proposed, taking advantage of the vassals returning to the capital for sacrifices, to raise the issue of reducing the vassals' power again. What do you think?
Presumably, in your majesty's heart, you do want to reduce the vassals' power, right?
To be honest with you, Chancellor Wei, I indeed have the intention to reduce their power. But out of concern for my reputation, I dare not act rashly.
Your Majesty, the matter of reducing the vassals' power probably still requires caution.
Chancellor Wei, is there really no way? Back then, my royal grandfather had many children, and widely enforced them as vassal kings. Now, each and every one of them is my uncle or elder relative, and they have long since in Great Chu become too powerful to control. Their combined lands account for 1/3 of Great Chu. Their fief revenues even exceed the court's tax revenues.
Your Majesty, reducing the vassals' power has massive implications, where a single move affects the whole situation. With the slightest misstep, it will force the vassal kings to rebel. And since your Majesty's foundation is not yet stable, it is best to take things slowly and plan carefully.
Chancellor Wei, look at this. These are the memorials from local officials, impeaching them. These uncles of mine take advantage of my weakness, minting coins privately in their fiefs, raising private armies, ruling their own territories, and defying government decrees. It is not that I am heartless to my relatives, but if we do not reduce their power now, Great Chu will be in grave danger.
Everything your Majesty said, I am well aware of. But your Majesty is currently isolated and weak to want to reduce their power. You have the will but lack the power.
Could it be that I can only watch helplessly as my people suffer from the poison of these pests?
So this old man is actually on the Empress's side. I have to target him to make the Empress angry. But this old man has actually helped me before. I am still too embarrassed to make a move. What should I do?
Chen Yu, regarding the reduction of the vassals' power, what are your thoughts?
Why ask me all of a sudden? I do know that ministers who usually propose reducing the vassals' power don't end up well. Why did you suddenly ask me? I know very well that ministers who usually propose reducing the vassals' power never come to a good end. I get it. The Empress must have wanted to reduce the vassals' power in the first place, and just wanted to find a scapegoat to push me out. She put on quite a show. Good thing I am smart. Your Majesty, your servant is simple-minded, and dares not speak rashly.
Your Majesty, Chen Yu is still inexperienced. It is only normal that he has no solution.
Chancellor Wei, rest assured, how could I be one to implicate the innocent?
This old man is helping me out again. If I didn't know that you and the Empress are in cahoots, I would have actually believed it. Trying to play me. So wicked.
Chancellor Zhao, you say the Emperor intends to reduce the vassals' power, but is there any proof?
Prince of Qin, it is common knowledge whether the Empress wants to reduce the vassals' power. What proof is needed?
Chancellor Zhao. But we heard that in the previous court assembly, it was you, Chancellor Zhao, who proposed reducing the vassals' power, wishing to take advantage of our return to the capital for ancestral worship to wipe us all out.
Your Highnesses, this Chancellor was merely acting as the Empress's mouthpiece. If it weren't so, why would I invite you all here?
What you say makes some sense. Then, what did you call us here for?
Your Highnesses are all smart men. I will not beat around the bush. As you grow increasingly powerful, the Empress will surely see you as a thorn in her eye, and a thorn in her flesh.
At worst, we rebel against her. We have long been dissatisfied. Fourth brother, watch your words. Chancellor Zhao, just speak plainly. What exactly is the plan?
Prince of Qin, it is not like there is no way.
Greetings, Your Majesty!
You may rise. Uncles, you came to the capital for worship. The journey must have been bumpy. You must be tired. Attendants, bring seats for my uncles.
Your Majesty, there is no need for seats. We have come to the capital this time to ask for a favor.
I wonder what my uncles request.
Your Majesty, now, my feel-good-for-nothing sons, have all grown up. I would like to request on their behalf before your majesty for official positions.
Uncle, can your Prince of Qin's mansion not even afford to feed a few children?
Silly little girl. How dare you stand in my way? Your majesty must be joking. According to the laws of Great Cha, everything in the Prince of Qin's mansion can only be inherited by my heir apparent. But my other sons have no future yet. So I was thinking of letting them serve under your majesty, so they won't starve to death in the future.
The Prince of Qin is in his prime. To say these things, isn't it a bit too early?
Your Majesty, I believe this cannot be allowed. The vassals are already powerful. If their sons are allowed to hold office at court, it will surely become a disaster in the future. Not good. Chancellor Zhao's words might trigger a huge change.
My uncles, do you all think this way?
Your Majesty, we are all getting old. Just wanting to, for the descendants of our families, beg for some grace. We hope your Majesty will understand our earnest hearts as parents. Oh, we hope your Majesty will grant this. We hope your Majesty will grant this. Your princess, being the imperial uncles, yet you flaunt your seniority and force the emperor's hand in court. What are your intentions? Something is not right. Zhao Guozhang, that old fox, has always been slick. Why is he so aggressive today in angering the vassal kings? What on earth is he planning?
Zhao Guozhang, we are only for our descendants, asking for a favor. Yet Chancellor Zhao calls it forcing the emperor's hand in court. Does Chancellor Zhao think we are weak and easily bullied?
Enough! Clamoring in the imperial court! What propriety is there in this?
Your Majesty, on that day, the late emperor entrusted you to me on his deathbed, asking this old minister to ensure your Majesty's safety. This old minister was deeply favored by the late emperor, and dare not but repay it with my life. Today, even if your Majesty dismisses this old minister from office, or takes this old minister's life, this old minister will also never allow them to push for more and threaten the court.
Your Majesty, we only wanted to, for our descendants, ask for an official post. Yet we all by this old fool, so slandered and humiliated. Back then, when the grand ancestor passed down the throne, we went far away to our fiefdoms, fulfilling the brotherhood. Now, the late emperor has been gone for barely a year, and is your Majesty already turning your back on your own family?
Rest assured, Imperial Uncle, I am by no means a heartless person. It is just that this matter is of great importance, and requires further consideration, lest we treat our royal relatives poorly.
Hicha, your Majesty! Have you not heard of the 6 states in relation to Qin? The vassal kings want official posts today, and titles of nobility tomorrow. It is endless! When will it ever stop? If your Majesty insists on agreeing to such unreasonable demands, and leaves the state and territory of Great Chu
Disregarded!
This old minister is willing to remonstrate even unto death!
Chancellor Zhao, why go to this extent? Why go to this extent?
Your Majesty, what Chancellor Zhao said are words of loyalty and devotion to the state. We earnestly hope your Majesty will prioritize Great Chu state and territory above all else.
Zhao Guozhong's 陈语, isn't it too intense?
Both sides hold their own ground, and both have a point. One side pressures me with loyalty, filial piety, and morality. The state and territory to threaten me. What on earth should I do? In the court today, all are important ministers of our Great Chu. Since this matter is of great importance after all, why don't you all speak up and share your views on this matter?
Your Majesty, I believe what Chancellor Zhao said is not without reason. The vassal kings are already powerful. We must never grant them imperial favors again.
Your Majesty, I believe what the Prince of Qin requested is reasonable and fair. There are also precedents in the previous dynasty, so we can agree to it.
Absurd! If that is the case, who does this Great Chu actually? Your Majesty's Great Chu, or the vassal king's Great Cha?
Why must the Lord Liu sensationalize? The princes are loyal and patriotic. How could they do anything rebellious?
Exactly.
Chen Yu, you say something too.
Your Majesty, a minor official like a 6th rank chronicler is not worthy of discussing the matters of us princes.
Chen Yu!
Why is this woman calling on me again? She must want me again, to take the blame for her. But I am not stupid. These old geezers are clearly putting on a double act. I am not taking this blame.
Is that so? No wonder that old scoundrel Chancellor Zhao acted so abnormally today. It turns out he was actually putting on a double act for me.
I racked my brains, but couldn't think of this. Yet it was pointed out by this young man in one word. Truly brilliant. Your Majesty, This matter is of great importance, and it is hard to reach a conclusion at once. Why not dismiss the court for now? And plan carefully.
Number, Chancellor Wei. We came to the capital for the sacrifice. Our time is limited. How can we delay?
Rest assured, Royal Uncle, there are still a few days before the grand sacrifice. Before the Royal Uncles leave the capital, I will surely give a result. We will dismiss the court for today, until I think of a solution that satisfies both sides. How about that?
Very well. I will wait for your majesty for a few days.
Since that is the case, court dismissed. Chen Yun, about today's court matters, what do you think?
What can I think?
I'll watch from a distance. You giants fighting each other. Don't splash blood all over me.
Your Majesty, I am but a
minor chronicler. How would I dare to have any views
on the princess?
Is that so? But looking at your exam paper, regarding the division of vassal states, you have quite some insights. Could it be that this paper was not written by you? Is that so? But looking at your exam paper, you have quite some insights on the division of vassal states. Could it be that this paper was not written by you?
It seems if I don't give a clear explanation today, it won't do. This woman really has no sportsmanship. Actually went to look through my paper. Your Majesty.
In the court today, Chancellor Zhao and the princess seemed to be at each other's throats. But in fact, they were putting on a double act for everyone.
Go on.
The princes do not want their power reduced, while your majesty intends to reduce it. Therefore, between the court and the princess, a conflict will break out sooner or later. And today's double act is to make this flashpoint arrive early.
What?
The princes have already grown too powerful. Their power must be reduced. If your majesty agrees to reduce their power, it will make all the princes feel threatened. Once the princes rebel, it will confirm Chancellor Zhao's reputation of foresight. His position will be even more secure. And if the vassal kings do not rebel, he can also obtain the immense credit for reducing the vassal's power. Whether the vassal kings rebel or not, he will benefit from it.
That makes some sense. But what if I simply do not reduce their power?
She wants to reduce it, and even if she can really endure this temporary humiliation, and grants the vassal king's requests, appointing those princes who originally had nothing as officials. These people will only believe it was I, the Prime Minister, whose actions today helped them. Once they enter officialdom, they will only serve me.
Father, what if the Empress neither agrees nor reduces their power?
She won't, and she doesn't dare to do nothing. Reducing the vassal's power is of great consequence. The court officials will surely split into two factions. Her Majesty must make a choice to satisfy one side and offend the other.
If Her Majesty does nothing, she will offend both sides. At that time, they will use a woman ruling without virtue as an excuse to attack her, and Her Majesty will be attacked from both sides.
His words are clearly completely different from what he wrote in his policy essay. I didn't expect that I would actually underestimate you. If not for what you said, I would have already fallen into Zhao Guozhou's trap.
Based on what you said, I am already in a dead end.
Exactly. This is an opportunity. If I say this is a dead end, will she let me go? Your Majesty, this is an open scheme.
Well, since you can't escape anyway, how about
you let me resign first, so that an innocent person like me won't get hurt?
Say that again.
Just kidding. Just kidding. My loyalty to your Majesty can be witnessed by the sun and the moon. How could I ever betray your Majesty?
Father, you've talked all this time about how we benefit. The King of Qin and the others, why would they cooperate with us?
These vassal kings know very well that the Empress reducing their power is only a matter of time. But the earlier it happens, the more beneficial it is for them. Her Majesty has been on the throne for less than a year. At this time, they can still use filial piety to claim the moral high ground. If the Empress reduces their power now, the people of the world will only think the Empress is too impatient, casting aside those who helped her, and harming her own relatives. They can then use purging the court of evil ministers as their banner, and the vassal kings of the realm will surely rise in response. But if the Empress has been on the throne for long, and her position is secure, Reducing the vassal's power would be natural. If the Empress agrees to their demands, they will obtain solid official positions and benefits. So no matter what, they will also benefit from it. That is why they are willing to cooperate with me in putting on this play.
Father is still the smart one.
Sure, you have to learn. There is still plenty more.
Your Majesty, a few days ago, Your Majesty promised us, before leaving the capital, that you would give us an answer. Now that the grand sacrifice has passed, we must also return to our fiefdoms. I wonder if Your Majesty has made up your mind?
I have decided to recruit the Imperial clan into the court as officials.
Your Majesty, is what you just said true?
Rest assured, Imperial Uncle. Imperial Uncles, are you satisfied?
Your Majesty, we are very satisfied.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! This old minister believes this move is inappropriate! Your Majesty, you actually want to agree? To the princes entering the court as officials! This is absolutely unacceptable!
Chancellor Zhao, tell us, why is it unacceptable?
Your Majesty, the princes already hold high status and great power. Allowing their children to also become court officials, isn't that like breeding a tiger to cause trouble?
Chancellor Zhao, you are mistaken. We believe His Majesty's method is brilliant. Could it be that you want to secure positions for your own faction, but fail to do so, and are now intentionally making things difficult?
Your Majesty, indulging them like this will only make the vassal stronger, causing endless trouble. Your Majesty, I beg Your Majesty to retract the decree and bear the pain to reduce the vassal's power.
Chancellor Zhao, all the vassals are my uncles. How could I have the heart to hurt my own flesh and blood?
Your Majesty, this action has no precedent. Your Majesty has not been on the throne for long and is not yet familiar with state affairs. You should first follow ancestral rules and listen to advice. Otherwise, acting recklessly will put the country in danger!
This old geezer is actually so bold. Threatening the Empress in public. No wonder this Empress grew up to be... Could she have been hangered into growing up?
Chancellor Zhao, our fiefs and titles were all bestowed by the late Emperor. You instigate His Majesty to reduce the vassals like this.
Are you questioning the late Emperor? You are short-sighted! Chancellor Zhao, how dare you? How dare you insult the King of Qin in court?
Today,
if you cannot give a reasonable explanation before I return to my fief, I will settle the score with you!
Exactly, Chancellor Zhao. You say we are short-sighted. Then, why don't you explain? Where exactly we are short-sighted?
This old geezer. You insulted me before, you old brat. You finally got what you deserved.
Chen Yu, what do you think?
Your Majesty, back in the fief, I heard that Your Majesty keeps male concubines. But for Your Majesty to treat such important state affairs as a joke, is it not showing too little respect to us?
Who told you that Chen Yu is my male concubine? Chen Yu is the newly minted Chanhua, and the imperial diarist personally appointed by me. Qinwang, insulting a court official without reason would probably demean your status as the King of Qin.
Your Majesty, if you keep male concubines, so be it. We won't interfere with Your Majesty's private life. Second brother just didn't want to place U.S. princess in the mouth of a lowly 6th rank official.
Did I provoke you? Why are you insulting me too? Forget it. Leaving the palace is what matters. I can't let complications arise.
Your Majesty, since you like this pretty boy, why not graft him into the palace as the imperial husband for the long term? Why invent other titles?
No way! Holy crap! It turns out this whole room has not a single good person. It is bad enough that you insulted me, but you actually want to harm me too, making me some imperial husband. Why don't you do it yourself?
What is it, court scribe? Do you have an objection to my words?
Fine. First making me the Empress's male concubine, then grabbing me by the collar. Do you really think I am made of clay? You old bastard! You are the one who provoked me first! I wasn't there. Your Highness Prince of Qin, how would I dare to have any dissatisfaction with your words? The reason I said no is because I feel that Her Majesty's policy is still not good enough for your Highness Prince of Qin.
You say Her Majesty's decree is still not good enough.
Indeed, your Highness Prince of Qin, think about it. If those princes enter the court as officials, wouldn't their fates be held in Her Majesty's hands? If Her Majesty appoints them one moment and banishes them to remote areas the next, wouldn't that harm the princes?
Then, what do you suggest we do?
Your Highness, watch me! Your Majesty, your servant suggests that you should allow the vassal kings to divide and grant their fiefs to their sons, and have the imperial court officially issue decrees to bestow the titles, to demonstrate your Majesty's heavenly grace.
This... nonsense!
Chen Yu, do you know what you are saying?
Your Majesty, your servant of course knows what he is saying.
Kid, I didn't expect you to give this prince such a big surprise. This proposal of yours is great. Your Majesty, I want to do as Chen Yu said.
Your Majesty, I also want to do as Chen Yu said.
This is absolute nonsense. Since ancient times, the power of infuffment could only be held in the hands of the Emperor. How can it be controlled by vassal kings?
What kind of talk is that, Chancellor Zhao? Didn't Chen Yu say that? It must be bestowed by Her Majesty's decree. How is it controlled by us?
Your Majesty, this method of mine benefits the nation and the people. It is indeed a fine policy for the state. Please, make your imperial decision, Your Majesty.
You know how to behave, kid.
Your Highness flatters me. Your servant just knows that the wise submit to circumstances.
Little punk.
I'll screw you over, you old bastard.
Your Majesty, your servant believes this method is inappropriate.
What are Minister Kong's views?
Your Majesty, your servant believes this move does not conform to ancestral rules and cannot be implemented. Minister Kong is willing to be Chancellor Zhao's lackey, standing out first. This prince thought you had some brilliant opinion, but who would have thought you would still use ancestral rules as an excuse? Indeed, Minister Kong, you keep talking about ancestral rules, yet your ancestor, Sage Confucius, had only one wife and one son, while in your household, Minister Kong, wives and concubines gathering crowds, and you have a house full of children and grandchildren. Is this how Minister Kong follows ancestral rules?
Prince of Qi, stop being so unreasonable. Wives, concubines, and children are Minister Kong's family matters, while the involvement of vassal kings is a state affair. How can they be lumped together?
Chancellor Zhao, you are mistaken. Chen Yu's method is merely taking what originally belonged to my belongings, distribute it to my sons. This is also my family matter. Why does Chancellor Zhao obstruct it in every way?
Wonderful. Truly wonderful. This live broadcast is much more exciting than television.
The palace exam is just a group of scholars. How can they compare to these old foxes of the imperial court? But what does this live broadcast mean?
All royal affairs are affairs of the state. I, the Chancellor, as the minister entrusted by the late Emperor, naturally cannot allow such harm to happen to Great Chu.
Your Majesty, Chen Yu's method, we are very satisfied with it. I wonder if this court is still ruled by Your Majesty.
Indeed, Your Majesty. If this court you cannot make decisions for,
trust you one more time.
Good. Since the Imperial uncles are satisfied with this method, then we shall implement it accordingly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we shall take our leave now.
By burying this trouble today, Your Majesty, in the future, Great Chu will surely perish from the disaster of vassal states!
Zhao Guozhong, you have repeatedly challenged my authority. Do you still have any respect for me?
Your Majesty, Chancellor Zhao was just momentarily agitated and spoke without thinking. After all, Chancellor Zhao has made great contributions. I hope Your Majesty will think twice.
If that is the case, court is adjourned. Chancellor Wei, General, please come to the Imperial study to discuss.
Yes, yes. Chancellor Zhao, regarding today's matter, are we just going to let it go?
The vassal kings have already left the capital. What else can we do?
Minister Kong, isn't it because of you, as the Minister of Rights, facing such a violation of ethics? You were actually speechless!
Today's failure
Is entirely on you, Kong Sadao! What are you saying, Lord Yu?
could it be?
That you could find any reason to stop it? If you could stop it, why were you speechless just now?
Enough! Shut up, all of you, in the Grand Hall. What decency is there in arguing like this? That girl actually listened to the words of her male favorite. Chancellor Zhao, she is, after all, just a wet behind the ears little girl.
How can she compare with you, Chancellor Zhao?
After dealing with the Goryeo delegation, I thought she had grown capable. Now it seems she is still just a green girl. Her death is not far off. Empress, this round can be considered over. But after this, there are still many rounds to go. Before this, the Empress only ever called Chancellor Wei to discuss affairs. Why did she call me today?
Your Majesty, may I ask why you summoned us today?
And what is the matter?
General, regarding the involvement of the vassal kings, I still need your help. This matter concerns the fate of Great Chu. I hope the General do not decline.
Your Majesty, the vassal kings have left the capital. What else do you need this general to do?
I want you to deploy more troops to strictly guard against rebellion by the vassal kings.
Your Majesty, do you mean the vassal kings will still rebel?
Chancellor Wei, Great General, involving the princes strengthens the power of the vassal kings. I fear they will take the opportunity to raise troops and rebel.
Since your Majesty knew this, why did you listen to that young brat?
Great General, I was also forced into a dilemma, and in desperation turned to anyone for help. Believing Chen Yu's words, thinking about it now, I was reckless.
Your Majesty, how long must we defend? The treasury is empty, and the army's food supply is only enough for a month. It cannot sustain long-term military operations at all. The soldiers need to eat.
Chancellor Wei, does the Ministry of Revenue still have surplus funds and food?
Your Majesty, in the Ministry of Revenue, although there are still some funds and food, they must be used for dealing with the floods in Zhangde and cannot be touched.
Your Majesty, without funds and food, the army cannot fight.
Great General, you only need to keep an eye on the vassal kings until they return to their fiefs and complete the division. If nothing goes wrong, 1 month's time will be enough to withdraw the troops.
1 month? What is 1 month enough for?
Chancellor Wei, do you mean that after 1 month, the vassal kings will no longer rebel?
Exactly. Your Majesty, Chen Yu Zifa seemingly strengthens the power of the vassal kings, but in reality, it greatly weakens them.
Does Chancellor Wei mean there is a hidden mystery in this?
Your Majesty, Chen Yu is using the vassal kings' own fiefs to divide the vassal kings themselves. It both showcases Your Majesty's benevolence and secretly weakens the power of the vassal kings. This plan is truly ingenious.
But what if the vassal kings do not divide their land according to this method?
Your Majesty, this matter has already been proclaimed to the world. If they don't divide it when they return, will their sons agree to it?
They originally had nothing, but now they can obtain fiefs and noble titles. They will naturally support it if the vassal kings do not divide it. The Imperial Court won't even need to act. Their younger sons will actively oppose them. Brilliant! Truly brilliant!
A bunch of fools! Short-sighted, incapable of achieving anything great, satisfied with just a tiny bit of petty profit. What useless trash!
Father, what is wrong?
Although we didn't achieve our goal,
We didn't lose anything either, did we?
What do you know? A bunch of fools. Played like fools by a young kid, and completely deceived.
Father, what is this all about?
This method of Chen Yu's seemingly gives the vassal kings the power to divide land at will, but in reality, it weakens the influence of the vassal kings. By the time the king of Qin's son inherits the throne, the already fragmented state of Qin, will it still have the ability to threaten the imperial court?
Father! Then, we should quickly send someone to tell those vassal kings!
It is too late. Even if these vassal kings want to defy the decree, their sons will not agree to it.
Father, then what should we do?
I didn't expect this new Tanhua to actually have such ability.
Hongxiao, why did you bring me here? Could it be that she is also charmed by me, and brought me here for a secret tryst? It is indeed inconvenient to the palace, but she is different from the Empress. So should I agree later, or should I agree?
What are you doing?
You traitor! Her Majesty treated you well. Why did you betray Her Majesty?
Betray Her Majesty! I didn't!
Still, try to deny it! You knew the vassal kings were Her Majesty's enemies. If you didn't betray Her Majesty, why would you stand with the vassal kings?
You misunderstood! How could I stand on the vassal king side? I am setting them up!
This woman is really all chest and no brains. Compared to her, that Empress woman is still smarter. I originally wanted to, when leaving the palace, kidnap her and take her with me. But looking at it now, forget it.
Stop lying to me! I will kill you right now! Lest you cause more trouble for Her Majesty! Stop! Stop! Chen Yu, thank you.
If you really want to thank me, just let me out of the palace.
Your Majesty, this is only my duty.
Chen Yu, I am the only daughter of the late Emperor, and also the first Empress of Great Chu. Since ascending the throne, I have worked day and night, treading on thin ice, but the situation has not improved at all. Zhao Guozhang's faction still controls the court, and the people still have no good days. Even the capital at the Emperor's feet. It's like this. What about the places I cannot see? What must they be like? Tell me, is it really just because I am a woman that heaven is displeased and sent down punishments?
Your Majesty, the chaotic court is a legacy of the previous reign. The people's suffering is due to natural and man-made disasters. None of this is Your Majesty's fault alone. That Your Majesty can see all this already makes you a rare, wise ruler in this world.
Chen Yu, these refugees are all because of the floods in Jiangnan, fleeing to the capital. Jiangnan suffers from floods every year. The people hope that, by fleeing to the capital, the imperial court can give them a way to survive. But now, even the soldiers' pay and provisions have to be scraped together. Facing these refugees, I am truly powerless to help. Chen Yu, can you help them?
Your Majesty, even the high officials are powerless. I am but mere 6th rank imperial diarist. How can I take on such a heavy responsibility?
If I accept this task, leaving the palace will be delayed until who knows when.
No way! Commander Hongxiu, white porridge and pickles every day. As the commander of the guards, does the Empress feed you only this?
Her Majesty eats this too. Why should I be any different?
No matter what, she is still the Emperor. How could she eat this?
The treasury is empty. Her Majesty ordered long ago. Let all expenses in the palace be cut to the absolute minimum.
Never mind then. Let's eat. Your Majesty, since Jiangnan floods every year, why not stretch and manage it, instead of letting it overflow?
I have only been on the throne for a year. Before this, my late father spent a fortune on flood control, but with little effect. The flood still came the next year.
Even if managed, it floods again.
Jiangnan is the back garden of Zhao Guozhang's faction. They pocket the allocated funds. If the floods stop occurring, how can they ask the court for money?
Then even having money won't work.
The money issue is actually easy to solve. Just dealing in salt, sugar, ice, and wine can make a fortune. But no matter how much money there is, it is still a bottomless pit.
Chen Yu, you can earn silver.
Replying to Your Majesty, earning silver is a small matter.
Under the current situation, silver won't help either.
Help me solve the money problem, and I will grant you whatever you want.
Can you really grant whatever I want?
Your Majesty, I can help your Majesty earn some silver. But no matter how much silver there is, it will run out one day. Jiangyan's flood disaster.
Its root cause is not money.
Your Majesty should find a way to send the loyal officials with both virtue and talent to Jiangnan to govern it.
Chen Yu, if I send you to Jiangnan to manage the water disaster, do you have confidence?
Lord Chen, coming to Jiangnan for disaster relief this time. Do you already have a plan?
A plan? What plan? Lord Lei, drink.
Lord Chen,
I heard from Chancellor Zhao that His Majesty sent you to Jiangnan, wishing also to clean up Jiangnan's officialdom.
I wonder if this is true.
Lord Li is very sensible.
Lord Chen, what exactly is on His Majesty's mind? I hope Lord Chen can give me some guidance.
Lord Li is indeed the Jiedushi of Jiangnan. So smart. This Jiangnan flood is managed every year, but occurs every year. The court has long been overburdened. His Majesty neither wants to continue allocating funds, nor wants to take the blame.
Lord Li, tell me, someone has to take the blame, right?
所以啊,
His Majesty had me come to help His Majesty find a suitable scapegoat.
What?
Lord Li, no need to panic. I am the Imperial Commissioner. Who takes the blame? It's just a matter of my word. Since you lords treated me so well today, I will definitely not mistreat you.
Then thank you very much, Lord Chen. We are all dedicated to the people, and loyal to His Majesty.
Lord Li, this...
We heard the court is in difficulty. And even when Lord Chen toured Jiangnan, you only brought one guard. We couldn't bear to see this, and thought of relieving some of Lord Chen's worries.
Inappropriate! Inappropriate! As an Imperial Commissioner, accepting Lord Li's gift would break the rules. Lord Li, please take it back.
Yes. Look at my brain. This matter was poorly thought out by me, and almost ruined your clean reputation.
Lord Li, we are about done eating today. Thank you for Lord Li's hospitality. I will return to the guest house now. Oh, sure. Oh, let's go.
Take care, Lord Chen.
Lord Li, what should we do since this kid didn't accept the gift?
Didn't accept? It is good that he didn't accept. I do not know why Chancellor Zhao would value this pretty boy so highly. It is just some luck. Just a pretty boy who won Her Majesty's favor.
What do you mean by that, Lord Li?
This kid just has the wicked intent, but not the guts. If he didn't accept it tonight, then forget it. He is just a fool. As long as we clean up our tracks, there won't be any trouble. Don't worry.
As expected of the Empress's guard commander. It is so far from Zhuzhou to the clinic. She supported me all the way back, and yet she is not even out of breath. Her stamina is really good.
He is not drunk.
Why did she stop? Hurry up and leave. If she doesn't leave, how would those people dare to deliver the money?
I want to see what he is really up to.
Next is just waiting for people to come and deliver money. How much of this money should I take? 3070. Oh, no, that is too much. 2080 then.
Waiting for whom to deliver money?
Didn't you leave?
Who is going to give you money? Spill it!
This woman, when did she become so smart? I only thought she was foolish, which is why I asked the Empress to bring her along.
Don't think I am stupid. Hurry up and confess.
Since she has already seen it, I might as well tell her. Maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay. Put your sword down first. I will explain it to you slowly.
If you can't give me a proper explanation today, I will first, on behalf of Her Majesty, get rid of you, you pervert!
Hey, what kind of talk is that? How did I become a pervert? Whom did I violate? You? Nothing happened between you and me. Don't accuse me falsely. Oh, I see. You like me. You want to ruin my reputation, so that those ladies will dislike me. And then you can have me all to yourself, right?
Have you no shame?
Alright. Let's get down to business. If I guess correctly, someone will deliver money tonight, and it won't be a small amount.
The 2 of us will definitely be able to make a fortune tonight.
Chen Yu, Her Majesty sent you to Jiangnan to control the floods. Yet you openly accept bribes and pocket the money!
Oh, my goodness. Don't get excited. Her Majesty sent me to control the floods, but only gave me an imperial decree and a bodyguard. Not a single penny or grain of rice was given. How am I supposed to manage it?
Even so, you should accept bribes and collude with them.
Hey, what kind of talk is that? Let me ask you. This money, isn't it what they extorted from the people's hard-earned wealth?
So what if it is?
If I take the money to relieve the disaster victims and control the floods, this is called taking from the people and using it for the people, right? Then, after relieving the victims and managing the water shortage, the rest will be Her Majesty's. Reward for the 2 of us. Isn't that appropriate?
But this money isn't even enough for disaster relief. How could there be any left?
How about we make a bet?
Bet on what?
If I win, you have to listen to me from now on.
What do you want to do?
Hurry up and hide. Quick!
What should I hide?
I'll explain to you later. Just hurry up and hide first.
Where is there a place to hide here? What are you doing?
Just hide here. No talking and no moving. If you ruin my plans, then after returning to the capital, I'll tell Her Majesty that you drained me dry, which left me with no energy to control the waters.
You were shameless!
Who is it? Come in. You are?
This lowly official is Wang Bin, Deputy Jedushi of Jiangnian. Greetings, Lord Imperial Commissioner, Lord Chen. We just met at the restaurant earlier.
Oh, so it is Lord Wang. I know. Lord Wang, coming here so late at night. What brings you here?
Just now, at the restaurant, I saw that Lord Chen seemed a bit overwhelmed by the alcohol, so I specially came to bring Lord Chen a bowl of hangover soup.
Oh, I see. That is very thoughtful of you, Lord Wang. Just leave it here.
Regarding the flood control, we still need you, Lord Imperial Commissioner, to oversee the overall situation. Lord Chen, why don't you try some first? Your health is important.
Lord Wang, how can I accept this?
Lord Chen, this is just a small token of my appreciation. If Lord Chen feels this hangover soup is good, I can prepare it for you at any time.
Good. It seems Lord Wang is a good official, who is loyal to the Imperial Court, and loyal to Her Majesty. I will certainly, in front of Her Majesty, request a reward for Lord Wang.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, it is getting late, so I shall take my leave now.
Take care, Lord Wang.
This is all capital for making a fortune. After leaving the palace.
You bastard! You actually still want to line your own pockets. Just wait until we return to the capital and see how Her Majesty punishes you. How did you know they would send you money? and so much of it at once. It shows just how much wealth they have extorted from the people over the years. Once we return to the capital, I will definitely report this to Her Majesty, and have them all arrested.
This is just the beginning. Hey, do you want to know why they are rushing to give me money?
Why?
Well, I am just not going to tell you. Who told you to point a sword at me just now? Alright, hurry back to your room. Don't delay me from collecting money.
Are you saying there are still others who want to send you money?
Of course! This is barely anything. I've said it before. This money can not only relieve the disaster, but also control the waters. And there will still be plenty left over. We're going to make a fortune. Did you think I was joking? If I weren't afraid that you'd go back and complain to the Empress, I wouldn't even tell you. But first, let's get you out of here. Even if the Empress knows about this, she doesn't know the exact number. So I still have room to maneuver.
No, I am not leaving. I'll just watch from your bed.
Go back to your room. What are you doing on my bed?
Could she have guessed my mind?
Impossible! She is so silly. How could she guess what I am thinking? Wait, she isn't a pervert, is she?
Who likes sleeping in men's beds?
Oh dear. If she clings to me in the future and wants to sleep with me, that wouldn't be impossible either.
None of your business. Anyway, either I watch you from your bed, or I stand at your room door to see who dares to bring you money.
Alright, my lady, I give in. Okay, hurry up and hide well. Someone is coming soon. It seems I can only share more hush money when the time comes. This is all my money.
Oh, Lord Wang, you are... Zhou Daren, I saw that Lord Chen could not hold his liquor well, and feared it might affect the flood control project, so I came specifically to bring Lord Chen a bowl of hangover soup. Lord Zhou, what are you doing here?
So that is how it is.
This humble official
Has compiled some water records over the years, hoping they can help Lord Chen. These records are quite old, and some pages are loose.
When I came out just now, Lord Chen had already gone to sleep. Why don't you come back tomorrow, Lord Zhou?
Yes. Then I will come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow.
It seems I will have to come back again tomorrow night.
Chen Yue, you are simply amazing. It has only been one night, and you made so much. Now, we have money for disaster relief.
Can you let me rest for a bit? I say, you martial artists, are you all so energetic? Didn't sleep all night, and still so full of energy.
Chen Yue, are you okay? It has only been one night, and you are already so exhausted.
What did you say? I am not okay. Can you watch your language? What do you mean only one night, and already so exhausted? If someone hears this, they might think I did something to you.
So what? I am not afraid of those idle gossips.
Who cares if you are afraid? I am a pure and beautiful young man. How can I let you take advantage of me?
Hurry up and pull yourself together, and then use the money for disaster relief. Every minute of delay means more risk for the victims.
Disaster relief? What disaster relief? The weather is so sunny. I've long heard how beautiful the Jiangnan scenery is. Let's go sightseeing.
What did you say? Chen Yue, what on earth do you want to do? Yesterday you said we had no money. Now that we have money, you are sightseeing here instead. Look at these refugees.
I see them. And
This stupid woman. If she doesn't come out and see for herself, how would she know the real situation of the disaster? She doesn't still rely on those materials provided by the local officials, does she? But if she misunderstands, so be it. Just in time for her to impeach me. So the Empress will dismiss me from office.
It seems I have misunderstood him again. I am sorry. I was too impatient. Since you are the Imperial Commissioner, you have the final say.
This woman actually knows how to apologize. Rare. as long as you know.
Let me tell you, if you dare to gossip again, when we return to the capital, I will have the Empress give you to me as a concubine.
You dare!
Just watch me.
I said you couldn't do it, and you still wouldn't admit it. You can't even sit steadily in the carriage.
Whether I can do it or not is hard to say, but I know Commander Hongxiu
Definitely can.
You rogue!
A little girl trying to fight me.
What is going on?
Sir, it seems someone is handing out porridge ahead, and the road is blocked.
Hey, Chenyu, look at that young lady. She is indeed a kind-hearted person.
Whether she is kind or not, I don't know. But they are indeed big!
You pervert! What are you talking about?
Sorry.
I couldn't help myself.
Interesting. Handing out porridge here at this time.
Let's go. Let's go up and take a look. Young master, are you refugees too?
Such thick porridge, as expected.
Oh, it is nothing. We are not refugees. We just saw someone handing out porridge here, and came to take a look out of curiosity.
Now that you have seen it, please leave quickly if there is nothing else. Do not affect the villagers behind you getting porridge.
Miss, I am from the Imperial Court, sent to Jiangyan for flood control. Imperial Commissioner Chen Yu. May I know which family's daughter you are? When I return to the palace, I will surely request rewards from His Majesty for you.
You are Chen Yu. You look decent enough. You corrupt official! You are not welcome here! Don't delay handing out porridge to the people!
Did this woman eat gunpowder? She has such a bad temper.
Could it be an endocrine imbalance?
His Majesty once said, those who can hear Chen Yu's inner voice can mostly be trusted. It seems there really is something fishy about this porridge distribution.
How dare you! How dare you be rude to the Imperial Commissioner!
The corrupt officials of the court ignore the Jiangyan floods and even want to harm Miss Li, such a kind person. They are leaving us no way to survive. Right. They are leaving us no way to survive.
Fellow villagers, Miss Li is handing out porridge here.
Yet, these corrupt officials actually drew their swords against her. Can we agree to this? No!
No! No!
Since the court doesn't care about us, we might as well beat this corrupt official to death to vent Miss Li's anger!
You go first. I'll stop them.
I am so scared! You must protect me!
Acting so realistically.
Trying to scare me. But I still have to thank you guys. Otherwise, how would I have the chance to hug? This waist, this feel, these curves.
If you don't let go, I'll chop off your dog paws. First!
I'm scared. When did she become so smart?
How did you know they wouldn't actually attack? If you don't tell me, I will report the money you took last night to His Majesty, down to the last penny.
Can't you have some other means of threat?
As long as it works, it is fine. Why would I need other means?
My goodness, you actually make sense.
Speak up.
It seems I don't need to speak.
Oh, Lord Chen, this lower official arrived late. Please forgive me, Lord Chen.
Lord Li, you... Look at these unruly people. If you hadn't arrived in time, they even want to kill this official! Get rid of these unruly citizens for me, immediately! Give the order quickly, Lord Li. What are you waiting for?
My lord, this is...
Lord Li, what is the meaning of this? Are you disobeying orders? Let me tell you, I am the Imperial Commissioner. If you don't listen to me, I will definitely impeach you when I return to the capital.
You corrupt official.
neglecting your duties as the Imperial Flood Control Commissioner. Arriving in Zhongnan, you neither provide disaster relief nor control the floods. Instead, you bring your little lover to travel around and sightsee. And now you even want to oppress the refugees, with the court employing a corrupt official like you. How can it not fall?
Zhongzhou, shut your mouth! Lord Chen was personally appointed by Her Majesty the Empress as the Imperial Commissioner. How dare you speak out of turn?
Aside from playing a double act, you have no other tricks, do you?
But that is fine. Who doesn't have a show to play?
Father, why can't I say it? The Empress practices nepotism, sending a destroyer to be the Imperial Commissioner. Isn't that treating the people of Jiangnan as less than human? The villagers are already suffering from the flood, and he still acts this way. Isn't he driving the villagers to a dead end?
Indeed! Miss Li is right! Fellow villagers, the court is not letting us live!
Yes, fellow villagers, let's beat this corrupt official to death and let him know that the people of Zhongnan are not to be trifled with!
You guys! Lord Li, what is the meaning of this? Does your Lai family want to rebel?
My lord, it is a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding, my lord. You see, the crowd is furious right now. Let's return to the government office first.
Return to the office first, and discuss this later.
All right.
Fine. Back to the office. Back to the office. These damn unruly citizens! I am Her Majesty, the Empress's! Lord Li, I order you to send people immediately and kill all of these unruly citizens!
My lord, you mustn't! You mustn't! The people are the foundation of the nation. In this Jiangnan flood, there are at least 300,000 refugees. The sin of killing refugees. Even if I had 10 heads, I couldn't bear it.
Then let them starve to death. Yes, let them starve to death. I heard it just now. The woman distributing porridge is Lord Li's daughter. I hope Lord Li can keep her in check. Without food, let's see if those unruly citizens die or not.
No, you mustn't, my lord. If my daughter hadn't distributed porridge to stabilize the situation, these refugees would have mutinied long ago. If that were to happen, I am afraid, even if the Empress trusts you, she would still hold you accountable.
This won't do. That won't do either. Am I supposed to just swallow this insult?
My lord, focus on the bigger picture.
No! We can't just let it go. Lord Li. I wonder if your daughter is married yet.
No, she is not.
Not married is good. Not married is good.
My lord, actually, to deal with these refugees, it is not like there is no way.
What way?
Make them do Corfai labor. Or directly on the grounds of missing household registration. Sell them into slavery.
This is a good idea. But with so many people, how could we possibly need so much Corvey labor? Good! Hongxiu, bring them up.
This pretty boy, he really has a knack for coaxing women. Not to mention coaxing the Empress. He also has the Empress's guard, commander wrapped around his finger. If Shengzhe goes to his side... No, this time, no matter what he wants to do, we must support him with all our might. We absolutely cannot let him have that thought again.
My lord. So, just follow the lines drawn on the map. Dig ditches where they should be dug. Build dikes where they should be built. And just make those refugees do it. As long as they aren't dead, they are not allowed to stop.
This is clearly just scribbling. I will just let you mess around. My lord. But these refugees already have nothing to eat or drink. They can't do much work anyway, and will probably be worked to death.
What do you mean? They'll die before doing any work! How can that be? Like, just like that. Wouldn't that be letting them off too easily? Lord Lei, I have stored some money in the courier station. Just take this money to feed these unruly people. They are not allowed to eat too well. Just enough to make sure they can work for me.
The money you stored is the blood money for the people under my command, right? My lord, there is no precedent for forcing refugees to work. I am afraid if this reaches Her Majesty, it will damage your reputation, my lord.
Reputation is bullshit! I am the Empress's man! Would I be afraid of this? Ignore everything else. Just do as I say. If I don't vent this anger, my name isn't Chen.
Yes, please rest assured, Lord Chen. I will strictly execute this according to this method.
Yes,
You may leave. Do not disturb me if there is nothing important.
I need to study carefully the local customs of this Jiangnian region.
Yes, my lord.
Hanyu, what on earth do you want to do?
Sai.
I thought you were going to draw your sword at me again. Have you fallen in love with me? Can't bear to part with me?
Cut the crap! Hurry up and tell me what you want to do.
Hey, control the water, of course. What else could it be?
Control the water? You just drew a few random lines on the map, and that controls the water.
How about a bet?
A bet on what? You are full of bad ideas. Who wants to bet with you? Let me tell you, if you screw this up, no need to wait until we return to the capital. I will kill you right here, and take your head back to report to Her Majesty.
I don't believe you'd have the heart to kill me.
Yeah. If you keep doing this, I will tell Her Majesty that you have designs on me and wanted to take liberties with me.
Really? Just in time. For when we return to the capital. I will ask Her Majesty to give you to me as a maid. Then I won't even need to hire servants. Saved all the money. Pure profit.
You actually treat me like a maid.
Not a maid. Then what else do you want to be?
Of course. Anyway, just can't be a maid.
Actually, I was just joking at first. I didn't expect you to really plan on following me.
Chenyu, you bastard! Don't run!
My lord, the weather is so hot. Why did you condescend to come to the construction site?
I came to see if these unruly citizens are slacking off on me. What is going on? Why did they stop?
My lord, you may not know. Food is about to be served, so they only stopped for a moment.
Let me see what they are eating. You didn't feed them too well, did you?
No, not at all, my lord. This way, please. My lord, please look.
Not bad. That is it. We must discipline these unruly citizens well. Let me tell you, before I return to the capital, this project cannot stop. Hew the ground high for me. Dig the ditches deep for me. I will inspect at any time.
Indeed, a fool from the capital. Completely out of touch with reality. This kind of food. These lowlifes usually can't even afford to eat, using his own money to make Lord Lai look good. Folks, it is not that I want to make things difficult, but the Imperial Commissioner has spoken. Originally, the Imperial Commissioner meant to only give you thin porridge. It is Yadoshi, Lord Li, who is benevolent, paying out of his own pocket to change your thin porridge into thick porridge and steamed buns. I heard that a few days ago. Miss Li, who distributed the porridge, is Lord Li's daughter. Like father, like daughter indeed.
Yes, compared to that dog of a commissioner. Lord Li is simply a savior.
Folks, that we survived. We must be grateful for Lord Li's kindness.
Yes, that is right. Exactly.
Chenyu, can you shut up? Didn't you see those refugees? Wish they could eat you alive.
Don't worry. They wouldn't dare. It seems this girl is still just as silly. I am currently Li Qingyun's favorite. How could he possibly touch these people? Even if something happens to him, he won't let anything happen to me. Hurry up and work! Don't slack off!
I heard that Chenyu went to inspect the construction site again. What do you think?
What else is there to think? A mere child, incapable of great things. Building so many dams, and digging so many ditches, just to torment these lowlifes.
It seems Chancellor Zhao telling us to watch this Chenyu was not without reason. This kid at least knows how to return a favor.
Father, is this map of his not just randomly drawn?
Of course. Please look, everyone. Look at this map. The ditches and dams drawn here. Can you see the mystery in them?
The dams on this map are around our properties, while the ditches are where those lowlifes lie. This is equivalent to letting those lowlifes build dams to protect our property.
Fengzhu, you are right. Just from this move, one can see that this Chenyu can win the Empress's favor. Indeed has his ways.
So that is how it is. I noticed long ago That dams were built near the Wang family's place. I thought it was a coincidence. I didn't expect to think there is such inside information.
I didn't expect this kid would have such a scheme. I really underestimated him.
A petty trick. What he did in Jiangnan, I have already compiled into a booklet and presented to Chancellor Zhao. Once he returns to the capital, we will make sure he is doomed forever.
Father, are you just letting him return to the capital like this?
What is wrong?
The way he looked at me. I didn't like it. What did you say? Returning to the capital?
Yes, returning to the capital. The rainy season is coming. If we don't leave now, we won't be able to.
Chen Yu, His Majesty sent you to manage the floods, so that when the rainy season comes, you can protect the borders and reassure the people now that the rainy season is approaching. You are deserting your post. If you return to the capital now, His Majesty will definitely execute you.
What? Are you worried about me?
What time do you think it is? You are still joking. Do you think, even if His Majesty can tolerate you, Zhao Guozhong's faction will let you go?
I can't care about that much. I heard the floods in Jiangnan during the rainy season are massive. It is definitely not safe. I don't want to die. If you don't come with me, then I'll leave by myself.
Then leave by yourself. Since His Majesty sent me here, I cannot leave the people of Jiangnan behind.
Do you have money or food? Do you really want to use the sword in your hand to block the flood for the people? Don't be silly. It is still not too late to come with me.
Trust me, whatever he is. I can't tell you right now. When we get back to the capital, you will understand everything.
My dear lady, please don't, at a time like this, be stubborn.
Fine, I'll go with you. I'll go pack my things right now.
She can fight and work. She is beautiful and rich. I don't even have to pay her. And she is a bit silly. Such a perfect maid and bodyguard. If I leave her behind in Jiangnan, where will I find another one?
Absurd! How dare you, Chen Yu! You know your crime!
Your Majesty, I admit my guilt.
Your Majesty! This Chen Yu extorted bribes in Jiangnan, amassed huge wealth, and mistreated the refugees. He conscripted the refugees for Corby labor, forcing them to build dikes and dig canals, causing public resentment to boil in Jiangnan, and leaving the people with no means of livelihood. I request Your Majesty to severely punish this traitor immediately.
Chen Yu, what Chancellor Zhao said. Do you plead guilty?
Your Majesty, I am wronged. That money, it was all given to me voluntarily. I've never seen so much money since I was a child. So, Your Majesty, I really didn't extort any bribes.
So you admit that you accepted bribes in Jiangnan?
Yes. You had no food, and you had no money either. If I didn't take the money, how could I feed the refugees? But just let him think I took bribes. Then, surely no emperor could tolerate such an arrogant, corrupt official like me. Great Shu rules that senior officials are exempt from corporal punishment. She can only demote me to a commoner and strip me of my official post. Perfect!
He went to Jiangnan all by himself, with no one else besides Hongshu, his guard. Nothing else. It must have been really hard on him.
Your Majesty! Since Chen Yu has already pleaded guilty, we request Your Majesty to punish him severely. Please do not let personal feelings interfere. We request Your Majesty to severely punish Chen Yu. Please punish him severely, Your Majesty. You old geezer. You are the one with personal feelings. Your whole family has personal feelings.
Chancellor Zhao, since you say Chen Yu accepted bribes, then we should deal with the bribe givers as well. I will send someone right away to bring all the bribe givers to the capital under escort and prosecute them together. Guards!
No way. Jiangnan is the territory of my Zhao family. The officials of the Jiangnan faction are my important political capital in court. If it goes as the emperor says, won't they be completely rooted out? A Saixiang girl is indeed very calculating, sacrificing Wan Chenyu in exchange for my Jiangnan factions. All officials, Your Majesty, please do not be in a hurry. I believe this matter still needs discussion.
Oh, could it be that just now, It wasn't Chancellor Zhao who demanded to punish Chen Yu.
Your Majesty, Chen Yu has only just entered officialdom and was temporarily confused. Moreover, regarding the bribery, there is still a lack of evidence. The one-sided word of a few officials. Chen Yu managed the Jiangyan floods. Even if there is no merit, there is hard work. It is better to be cautious. Better to be cautious.
Minister Kong and Minister Yu, what do you think?
I believe Chancellor Zhao makes sense.
I agree.
Since that is the case, then the matter of Chen Yu's bribery shall be put aside.
Your Majesty is wise.
Is that it? How is this woman so smart? She can turn black into white. How am I supposed to leave the palace now?
It is fine. It is fine. Chen Yu, don't panic. There are still many charges left.
There is still a chance.
Chen Yu, do you want to leave the palace so much? And leave me?
Sister, what kind of look is that? You couldn't really be protecting me.
Just because you can't bear to let me go, right?
Eh? Wait, no. This is a good thing.
If she really knew my plan, she would definitely not let me go. If she just can't bear to let me go, then I still have a chance. No, I have to add more fuel to the fire in a bit. I can't let her find out about my plan.
Plan? What other plans does he have?
Your Majesty, although the bribery matter is settled, but Chen Yu, as an Imperial Commissioner, managing the waters of Jiangnan, but before the rainy season arrived, fled the post, leaving millions of Jiangyans, people to their fate. This is an ironclad fact. We beg your Majesty to punish him according to the law. Heja, Majesty, punish him!
How interesting. It is one thing for this old man to bring his own hype men, but he brought 2 of them. What nice guys. Don't worry. Once I leave the palace and start doing business, I will definitely rip you guys off a few more times.
Chen Yu, regarding this matter, what do you have to say?
Here comes the opportunity.
This time, I must make sure this accusation sticks. And I can't let the Empress
figure out my plan.
Your Majesty, actually,
ever since I first saw your Majesty, have been by your Majesty's heavenly beauty captivated. Since then, I've thought of you day and night, and lost my appetite. During my months in Jiangnan, not a single moment went by without me missing your Majesty. It was because I missed your Majesty too much, that if I couldn't see your Majesty immediately, I would fall lovesick and fade away with the wind. Dumbfounded, right? With my Oscar-level acting, your head must be buzzing.
I don't believe you can still guess that.
I came back because Li Qingyun was about to kill me.
Sweet talk. Your Majesty, this is definitely Chen Yu's. Excuse, Your Majesty. You must not believe him easily. Indeed, Your Majesty. This Chen Yu must want to escape punishment, which is why he deliberately said this. To please Your Majesty. Your Majesty must not be deceived by this man. Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Our glib tongue, crafty and malicious. Chen Yu, you are at least a 6th grade official in a sacred place like the Taiji Hall to openly declare love to the Empress. Do you have any sense of propriety and shame? You are simply a disgrace to your parents and a disgrace to scholars. Good.
Oh my.
I have never seen these 3 old geezers look so pleasing to the eye. They are assisting me perfectly.
Now my desertion
And disregard for the people are ironclad facts.
Without involving anyone else.
Let's see what else the Empress can do to keep me. Hurry up. Keep talking if you can speak so well.
Your Majesty, I know I am guilty, and dare not beg for mercy, but Commander Hong Xiu was coerced by me to return to the capital with me. I beg your Majesty not to implicate Commander Hong Xiu.
Now that woman Hong Xiu is also cleared of blame. Let's see who can still save me. By the time the news from Jiangyan arrives, I will already be as free as a fish in the sea. And the bird in the sky. Just thinking about it gets me excited. Just thinking about it makes me a bit excited.
Your Majesty, Chen Yu has already pleaded guilty. As an Imperial Commissioner, deserting his post is a heinous crime. Your servant believes he should be demoted to a commoner and put in shackles, exiled to Lingnan. Your Majesty, your servant believes, although Chen Yu failed to control the flood before returning to the capital, he was already short on money and food, which is understandable. This flood control effort, although without merit, is also without fault. He should not be rewarded, nor punished, to show your Majesty's benevolence.
No.
Old man.
Why are you causing trouble again?
Huh? Chancellor Wei, by your logic, this Chen Yu, who went to Jiangnan as an Imperial Commissioner without achieving anything and deserted his post, is somehow justified. Chancellor Zhao, I did not say it was justified. It is just that flood control is not something achieved overnight. Chen Yu is young and inexperienced, and did not understand the situation. Rather than acting recklessly, he returned to the capital to consult your Majesty, which shows great wisdom. Moreover, your Majesty did not specify when Chen Yu should return, so how can it be called desertion?
Chancellor Wei, you are mistaken. Since Chen Yu was the Flood Control Commissioner, he should have achieved something. How can doing nothing be considered a merit?
Oh? Does Minister Kong mean that a Flood Control Commissioner, someone who has controlled the flood, is guilty?
Naturally!
Minister Kong, Jiangnan has suffered from floods for years. I recall, during the late Emperor's reign, you served 3 times as commissioner for flood control. And now, the floods are even worse than during the late Emperor's reign. Yet you, Minister Kong, sit comfortably in your ministerial seat. Why is that?
This...
Jiangnan has had floods for years. And many senior officials in court today have served as commissioners to control the floods in Jiangnan, including myself and Chancellor Zhao. Yet the floods in Jiangnan have worsened year after year and become increasingly severe. If Chen Yu returning without merit is to be punished, then all of us should remove our official hats. Your servant has failed to control the floods. Please punish me, Your Majesty. Your servant requests Your Majesty to punish me. Please punish me, Your Majesty!
Ah, wait, no! Isn't this about punishing me? Stop stealing the scene!
Alright. Rise, everyone. Chancellor Wei is right. The floods in Jiangnan cannot be resolved overnight. I believe all of you have done your best.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Minister Kong, do you still think Chen Yu should be punished?
Your Majesty. Oh. Your Majesty. Chen Yu is, after all, only a newly graduated Tenhua, lacks experience, and failed in flood control, which is understandable. However, this flood control effort also shows that Chen Yu is still green, and not ready to take charge on his own. Your Majesty must never entrust him with heavy responsibilities again.
Chancellor Zhao is right.
Sorry. At the critical moment, it is still you who's reliable.
That old geezer Wei Chen ruined my big plans. Just wait until I go to your house and put some croton seeds in your food to help clean out your own bowels.
Good. Since that is the case, then Chen Yu's flood control matter shall end here.
It is over just like that?
I didn't go to Jiangnan.
I stayed by the Empress's side.
I went to Jiangnan.
And I still stayed by the Empress's side. Then my trip to Jiangnan wasn't it for nothing?
No, I can't rush. I still have my final trump card. I was careless just now, only focusing on those corrupt officials in Jiangnan, and forgot that in court there are still so many old fogies forcing refugees to do corvée labor. I definitely did that myself. That must be unprecedented, right? Right, this charge will definitely work. As long as the rainy season doesn't come early, by the time they discover the secret,
I will have already left the palace.
Heavens.
Give me a chance.
Your Majesty, I must impeach Chen Yu again. During the flood control in Jiangnan, due to personal grudges, he forced refugees into corvée labor to build dams for aristocratic families to block disasters, and dug trenches and canals to divert water into the commoners' farmland. He is guilty of heinous crimes.
What? Chancellor Zhao, is what you say true?
Your Majesty, this is the map drawn by Chen Yu himself in Jiangnan.
Bring it up.
Your Majesty, there might be some misunderstanding in this. Perhaps Chen Yu had another deep meaning.
Indeed. A map doesn't prove anything. Chen Yu, do you have anything to say?
Your Majesty, besides this map, I have another witness.
A witness?
Correct. This person is the daughter of the Jiangnan Jiedushi, Li Junchu, and also the person involved in Chen Yu's abuse of refugees. She knows the whole story. Right now, she is waiting outside the hall.
Summon her!
I, Li Junju, greet your majesty.
Rise. Everything you know. Tell me in detail.
Your majesty, I was originally the daughter of the Jiangnan Jiedushi, Li Qin. After Lord Qin arrived in Jiangnan, he did not think of flood control or disaster relief, but instead, every day with Commander Hongshu, traveled around enjoying the scenery, not caring at all about the lives of the people. The people lost their homes, and received no help from the imperial court, living in extreme misery. I could not bear to see this, so I set up porridge booths on the road, to distribute porridge to the people. That was when I, with Lord Qin, had a conflict.
What conflict was it exactly? Tell me in detail.
Your majesty, that day I was giving out porridge by the roadside, The people were lining up for porridge, but accidentally blocked Lord Qin's carriage. Lord Qin came to question us, and those people explained a few words for me. Who would have thought that Lord Qin actually threatened on the spot to kill those people? It was my father who arrived with men in time to stop Lord Qin. But after Lord Qin returned to the government office, he began to conscript the people for corvée labor, building dikes and digging canals, without resting day after day.
Chen Yu, is this true?
Yes, yes! There is indeed such a thing. This is too thoughtful.
This old guy even prepared the witness.
For me, it is practically a one-stop service. When I swing the money in the future, I'll feel too embarrassed to be ruthless.
Your Majesty, can you actually dare to conscript refugees for coffee labor? This is a great taboo under heaven. Truly heinous. Minister Kong is right.
Your Majesty,
Conscripting refugees for corvée labor like this is unprecedented since ancient times. I suggest executing Chen Yu as a warning to others.
Your Majesty, public resentment is already rising in Jiangnan. If we do not severely punish Chen Yu, I fear we cannot appease the people's anger.
We beg your Majesty to severely punish Chen Yu.
Yes, just like that. Punish me severely.
Chen Yu, do you have nothing to explain?
No, I plead guilty. Please punish me, Your Majesty. Why would I explain? This is exactly the effect I wanted. As if I'd explain it to you. Figure it out yourself. Anyway, the rainy season is still days away. By then, I'll already be out enjoying myself.
What on earth is he plotting?
Heng Xiu, during Chen Yu's trip to Jiangnian, you were by his side the whole time. What you saw and heard, was it like this?
Your Majesty, actually...
I only ask you, is it or is it not?
Yes.
Chen Yu, how bold of you! I sent you to Jiangnian for flood control. It would be one thing if you returned empty-handed, since there was a reason after all. But why did you conscript labor? Such a thing would incur the wrath of heaven and resentment of the people.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. In my opinion, there must be more to this matter. We should think it over carefully.
There is no hidden story. Your Majesty, I just can't stand those. Comment! Those troublemaking peasants blocking my way. I know I am unworthy of office. I am willing to accept punishment. That old bastard wants to ruin my grand plan again. But this time he won't make it. The rainy season is still days away. This time, as long as I shut you up, let's see who still speaks up for me.
Urgent dispatch from Jiangnan, 800 miles express. Anyone who blocks it will be executed.
Your Majesty, the rainy season in Jiangnan has come early.
It is.
Flooding! Your Majesty, the rainy season came early.
Jiangnan is flooding, and it is a once-in-a-century great flood.
How could this happen?
How could this happen?
Where is Le Jingyan? What is he doing? Does he have any countermeasures? How are the common people now?
Your Majesty! Lord Li's family has suffered disaster too!
Lord Li is busy rescuing his own household from the flood!
What? Say that again! You said the Li family was hit by the flood too?
Yes! Not just the Lord Li. The families of officials in Jiangnan have basically all suffered disaster. The losses are countless!
Are you saying the households of the Jiangnan officials have all been struck by the flood?
Your Majesty, I wouldn't dare deceive you. I absolutely wouldn't dare deceive Your Majesty!
Impossible! How could this happen? This is fake! How could it be? My Li family's location is special. We've never been flooded before. How could we possibly suffer a disaster?
Please, see clearly, Your Majesty! I definitely did not lie!
I don't believe it! How is this possible? The location of my Li family clearly shouldn't be affected by floods! What on earth is going on?
Your Majesty, it was Lord Qin. Lord Qin had those refugees build embankments. The refugees were resentful, so they cut corners on the work. Not only did the dikes fail to block the flood, they actually became a reservoir for the floodwater. That is what caused the Li estate to be submerged by the water held back by the dikes.
What? And the common people? How are the people doing?
The common people are fine. Lord Qin
dug ditches and canals everywhere. When the flood came, it was diverted into small streams. Not only did it not cause a disaster, it even channeled the water into the fields, turning wasteland into fertile farmland. The water also carried down lots of gold, silver, and jewels. Now, the common people are fishing for treasure in the ditches.
What? You did it on purpose! You did it on purpose! You planned all of this! You treacherous villain! I'll kill you!
No, Miss Lee. You really misunderstood. You misunderstood me. It is all because of those troublemaking peasants. How can you blame me? Out of goodwill, I helped you build the dam. Yet you say I diverted water to harm people.
This... Ah! You dog! You will die a horrible death!
Miss Lee, you really wronged me. Lord Li and I are like brothers, and I get along well with all my colleagues. How could I deliberately harm them?
Miss Lee, it is just mutual. When I left Jiangnian, the Lev family's assassins were already prepared, right?
You all really don't blame me. Sigh. How could the rainy season come early? It seems I can't leave the palace this time either.
This really turned out to be his design. Enough! Disaster relief is urgent. Chancellor Zhao, the disaster relief work this time will be presided over by you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As for Chen Yu and Hong Xiu, imprison them for now, and deal with them after the disaster relief is over. Court dismissed!
Yes!
Chancellor Wei, I really cannot understand. Chen Yu committed these 3 crimes today. What on earth is he planning?
Your Majesty, this Chen Yu is deep-minded. His calculations are flawless. He is truly a genius of earth-shattering talent. If Your Majesty can retain this great talent, future achievements will surely be thousands of times greater than the late Emperor.
Chancellor Wei, is it not that he just wanted to leave the palace?
It is true. He wants to leave the palace, but this Jiangnan flood, without costing the imperial court a single penny, was solved once and for all. Such planning. Your Majesty, if Great Chu obtains this young man, it shall prosper for another 300 years. But if Great Chu offends him, the disaster of Great Chu's demise is not far off.
Is it that serious?
Does Your Majesty know why he brazenly accepted bribes?
To raise funds for disaster relief.
That is one reason. Jiangnan is Zhao Guozhong's backyard, and the officials are all of Zhao Guozhong's faction. Accepting bribes on a large scale is to hand them a handle against him, lowering those people's vigilance. Then, whatever he wants to do next, he won't be constrained at every turn.
So that is how it is.
Not only that, according to what Hong Xiu said, at the banquet, he deliberately said the court was going to stop disaster relief and had sent him to find a scapegoat. This move not only once again lowered the defense of Jiangnan officials, but also successfully sowed discord among the Jiangnan faction officials, and also solved his own safety issue.
What? In this, there are actually so many secrets.
Your Majesty is still a bit young. He is Your Majesty's man. If he dared, in the name of flood control and disaster relief, or investigating the administration, he would definitely have been assassinated. With Commander Hong Xiu alone, not only could she not protect him, but she would also get herself dragged down. But because he made a big show of saying he was here to find a scapegoat, these people instead did not dare to touch him. On the contrary, they had to do their best to ensure his safety.
Why?
Because compared to someone your majesty sent with other motives, he is instead the most harmless one. And once he met with disaster in Jiangnan, your majesty would have a reason. Taking drastic measures against the Jiangnan officialdom would cost them more than they gain. So, to ensure they do not become the scapegoat, these officials could only hope that their bribes would move Chenyu more.
That is why he could receive even more silver than the disaster relief funds allocated by the court in previous years.
In previous years, the court's allocations would have at least half lost during transport. But with his method, every single penny was received intact. By merely using a self-tarnishing tactic, he not only secured the disaster relief silver for the Jiangnan flood and his own safety, but also made your majesty detest him. If not for Xingsheng's help, I am afraid your majesty would have already punished him severely. It can be said to achieve 7 goals at once. Such planning and calculation, compared to back then, Zhuge Liang, the crouching dragon who divided the world into 3, is not inferior at all.
I really didn't expect him to be such a monster. I am relieved. I will, at all costs, keep him in the imperial court.
Yes, accepting bribes and humiliating the people, building dikes, digging canals, and returning to the capital. Everything is closely linked. As for the rest, your majesty, I believe your majesty can also figure it out.
Chancellor Wei, you may leave.
Yes.
I will think about it carefully.
Chenyu, why are you so intent on leaving the palace, staying in the palace, and staying by His Majesty's side? Isn't that good?
Of course not. Although the Empress is quite nice to me. But it is still better outside the palace. Unconstrained. Free and easy. Doing whatever I want.
Sometimes, I really don't know what you are thinking. You are so smart. The Goryeo delegation, the vassal kings, the Jiangnan floods, you handled them all with ease. Who would think outside the palace is unconstrained and free? Before entering the palace, my family was also a wealthy and influential, prominent family. But because we had no connections in court, by a mere county magistrate, imprisoned on a fabricated charge, dying with a grievance, our family fortune was wiped out, although we were later exonerated. The people were already dead, and the money couldn't be recovered. I was sent to the Vanguard camp. Surviving the Vanguard camp, I finally won His Majesty's appreciation, and stayed by Her Majesty's side.
You, a wealthy young lady.
What? You don't believe it? Martial arts require wealth. Those without a family fortune cannot afford to practice martial arts.
What is that Vanguard camp?
The Imperial Court has to fight the Xiongnu, who invade South every year, suffering heavy losses. So, they would take the implicated families of criminals and organize them into the Vanguard camp for the main army to withstand the first wave of the Xiongnu cavalry's charge and blunt their edge. Those who survived would be pardoned.
A cavalry charge is unstoppable. How could flesh and blood possibly block it?
Indeed. So, of the entire Vanguard camp, I am the sole survivor. And most people could not even have their bodies recover.
I'm sorry.
It has nothing to do with you. After Her Majesty ascended the throne, she also abolished the Vanguard camp system. I am telling you this because I want to tell you that life outside the palace is not as beautiful as you imagine. Staying in the palace, at least, Her Majesty and I can still protect your safety.
I didn't expect she actually had such an experience.
Autumn is coming soon. The Xiongnu must be about to head south again, right?
Yes. What? Do you have a way to solve it again?
There is a way. But counting it up, I have made so many contributions, yet I got nothing out of it. This is too much of a loss. I must go to Her Majesty and ask for something.
What do you want?
The Empress. I wouldn't dare to think about her. But giving you to me as a maid, she probably wouldn't refuse, right?
You! Chenyu, if you can really solve the Xiongnu threat, let alone wanting Hongxue, even if you want me, it is not out of the question.
Really?
You indeed have designs on me.
This woman actually set a trap for me. She is truly wicked to the core. As expected, no matter how bad it is outside the palace, it is still better than here.
Your Majesty, what brings you here?
I came to see you. Chenyu, we were not joking just now. As long as you can solve the Xiongnu threat, any request you make, we will grant it all.
Does that include you too?
It includes me too.
I am doomed. I am doomed. This Empress, already through my handsome appearance, see my powerful strength. Even the dirty trick like the honey trap has been used. It seems the road out of the palace is getting harder and harder.
Everyone, Chen used water control in Jiangnian this time. Saved the fertile land and the people, without costing the imperial court a single penny or grain of rice, curing the Jiangnian floods, having made a great contribution. I plan to promote Chen Yu to Hanling Academician for consultation.
Your Majesty, this move is inappropriate. Chen Yu has been in court for less than half a year. How can he take the position of Hanling Academician? Chancellor Zhao, you are mistaken. As the saying goes, wisdom comes not with age. Chen Yu's contribution is obvious to all. Chen Yu cannot bear it.
Your Majesty, I have an important discovery to report to Your Majesty.
Good. Then tell us, what did you discover?
Your Majesty, actually, this Chen Yu is not Chen Yu, but a monster possessed by a demon.
Lord Kang, do you know what you are saying?
Replying to Your Majesty, I certainly know what I am saying. And I have a witness.
Hey! This old guy usually looks quite stupid, but right now he seems to have some brains. He could even think of this. Why didn't I think of this method? I must cooperate a bit later. If they prove that I am a monster, this Empress surely won't keep me anymore.
Witness. Summon them in.
Your Majesty, these two are the witnesses.
Zhou Chengming, Su Hou, you passed the imperial exam in the same year as Chen Yu. Yet you say Chen Yu is a demon.
Your Majesty, since the imperial exam results were posted, Brother Han and I both felt unwell. We consulted doctors, but they couldn't diagnose the problem. So we made an appointment to seek Master Xi to read our fortune. Unexpectedly, Master Xi said, we were affected by evil spirits, and this evil spirit is precisely Chen Yu!
Utterly ridiculous. You two are unwell. How does that prove it is Chen Yu's influence? I spend time with Chen Yu every day. Why am I fine?
Your Majesty, we heard that when the results were posted, Chen Yu fainted from excitement, but after waking up, his personality changed drastically. Is this not enough to prove that Chen Yu was possessed by an evil spirit?
Great joy and great sorrow. Losing composure from excitement is common. How can you conclude, based on this, that Chen Yu is an evil spirit?
Your Majesty, Master Xu Fushi is a celestial master of Mount Longku. He has expelled evil spirits and slain countless demons. Whether Chen Yu is a demon or not, why not let Master Xi prove it to Your Majesty?
Master Xi, can you prove that Chen Yu is a demon?
Oh, demon! How dare you cause trouble in the imperial court? Your Majesty, this boy is possessed by a demon. With evil spirits in his body, he must not remain in the court. Otherwise, it will surely cause great disaster.
Yes. Since you speak so well, say more.
Master Xi, you say Chen Yu is a demon. Do you have concrete proof? Chen Yu is, after all, an official of the imperial court. If you have no concrete proof, and are spreading rumors and slanders, I am afraid that I will have to punish you instead.
Since I dared to come, naturally I have concrete proof. I only need to perform a spell on this piece of paper, and this paper will tell Your Majesty whether Chen Yu is indeed a demon.
Just this? Isn't this too low level? but the effect is surprisingly good. These people actually believe it now. It seems I don't even need to cooperate.
In a moment, I will mainly focus on silence is golden. Being kicked out of the palace would then be perfectly natural.
I knew it! How could I suddenly look upon a third-place scholar with special favor? It turns out a demon has entered the palace, bringing chaos to the court!
Your Majesty, Chen Yu is an evil spirit, bringing disaster to the country. Please, Your Majesty, show absolutely no mercy.
Indeed, Your Majesty, what Chancellor Zhao says is not only our wish, but also the wish of everyone in the world. Your Majesty, I suggest imprisoning this demon Chen Yu, preparing the sacrificial altar outside the palace gate, and 3 days later, burning the evil spirit to death in public.
What? Burned to death? Wasn't it banishment? Why the sudden change of plan? I don't want to suffer this. Wait a minute! Your Majesty! This old man's tricks are all lies! You can't believe them! Your Majesty!
Are you saying that Minister Kong is colluding with the alchemist to deceive me?
Yes! 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 He is indeed deceiving you, Your Majesty! Your Majesty is wise and martial, unmatched in intelligence. You surely won't be fooled by such petty tricks, right?
Nonsense! The words appearing on blank paper is the will of heaven! How could it be fake? Indeed. Just now, Master Xu controlled fire with his hand, and words appeared on the blank paper. Everyone saw it clearly. How can we allow this demon to make excuses?
It was just on his hand and the paper that he did some tricks, and he was able to fool you. Minister Call, you really are incredibly stupid to fall for such a petty trick. What else can you even do? And you are the Minister of Rights. You should retire and go home early.
Chen Yu, you say this is a trick to deceive people. Then you tell us, what trick is actually involved here?
In response to Your Majesty, this so-called fire control only requires first putting on a layer of fake skin and then applying white phosphorus. When this white phosphorus meets air, it will spontaneously ignite. Just now, this old geezer kept holding the banner precisely to use it to cover the white phosphorus. And when he chanted the spell, he opened his fingers and the white phosphorus spontaneously ignited. As for the words appearing on blank paper, it is even simpler. One only needs to write on this blank paper beforehand, using vinegar. And after it dries, it looks no different from ordinary white paper. But once roasted with intense fire, it will be displayed again.
How did you know?
Old geezer. With just this little trick of yours, you dare to show off in front of me. Your Majesty, please look. This old geezer, fearing an accident, had prepared a lot beforehand. Was I right? Your Majesty can verify it at once.
Someone come.
Your Majesty, I will do it myself! What audacity! How dare you defame a court official! You deserve 1,000 deaths!
Spare my life, Your Majesty! It's instigated by someone else! I had no choice! Your Majesty!
Great General. Let him go. Let him speak.
Your Majesty!
It was these lords who ordered me to do it. I was originally just performing rituals among the common people. An alchemist who performs rites for the dead. It was these two lords who found me and said that if I did as they said, they would give me a large sum of money.
I was unwilling at first.
But Lord Kong sent someone to find me again, threatening that if I didn't comply, they would kill my entire family.
Is what you say true?
Your Majesty, you're talking nonsense! He wants to implicate and frame me! I was also deceived by him, Your Majesty!
Yes, Your Majesty! We were all deceived by him!
Enough! Shut up, all of you! Framing court officials and deceiving the Emperor are unpardonable crimes! Guards, drag them down for strict interrogation! We must get to the bottom of this matter!
Spare my life, my lord!
Chen Yu, you have been wronged. Feel free to ask for whatever compensation you want. I will grant it all.
Why is this woman's expression giving me the creep so much? Could she have known all along too? Then why did she act just now as if she actually believed it? Forget it. To play it safe, I'd better not ask for anything. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! The Xiongnu army is marching south! And their vanguard has reached Liangzhou City! Liangzhou here! Critical danger!
What?
Your Majesty, the Xiongnu are powerful. We should temporarily avoid their edge. In my opinion, we should send envoys to sue for peace with the Xiongnu.
Absurd! How can our great Chu sue for peace with the Xiongnu?
Great General, do you know that the treasury is empty now? It cannot afford to supply the provisions needed for the army to fight.
You pedantic scholars only know how to seek peace in a corner. I am ashamed to associate with you. Your Majesty, I petition to send troops to resist the Xiongnu.
Great General, don't be impulsive. You understand better than anyone the importance of provisions to the army. The treasury indeed cannot afford a major war.
This won't do. That won't do.
We can't just allow the Xiongnu to plunder!
Lord Chen, I wonder if you have a strategy to defeat the enemy.
If we allow the Xiongnu to grow stronger, even if I leave the palace in the future, I will certainly have no peace. No, the Xiongnu matter must be resolved.
There is naturally a way. It depends on the enemy your Majesty wishes to defeat, whether it is the Xiongnu army or the Xiongnu itself.
Chen Yu, is there a difference?
Of course there is a difference. If your Majesty wishes to defeat the Xiongnu army, then we need to find weapons and battlefield strategies. But if your Majesty wishes to defeat the Xiongnu itself, then we must redefine our national policy and plan slowly.
Putting on a show. Bluffing. You, a mere child, ignorant of military affairs, dare to speak so boastfully, and even talk of defeating the Xiongnu army. Do you know that the Xiongnu army is unstoppable, and when great Chao fights them, we lose more than we win?
Then, does Lord Yu mean that Lord Yu is prepared to surrender?
What is wrong with you?
This.
I didn't even touch you at all! How could you suddenly fall down?
Oh, I can't go on. It hurts too much. I forgot what I was about to say.
Enough! Someone, summon the Imperial Physician. The rest of you, leave us.
Your Majesty, regarding the Xiongnu.
I said, dismiss.
I shall excuse myself.
Say whatever you want to say. This is my bedchamber. Absolutely safe.
So this is the Empress's bedchamber. It is nothing special.
Wait, this is the Empress's bedchamber. And what I was lying on just now was the Empress's bed. No wonder it smells so good. In the future, I can say I've sat on the Empress's bed. That would give me so much face.
If you dare to let your mind wander again, I will gouge out your eyes.
How does this woman know what I am thinking? Is it that obvious?
Bringing you here is because it is absolutely safe. You must not overthink. With the great enemy before us, do you already have a strategy against the enemy?
As expected, nothing can be hidden from your Majesty. I have a plan. I'd like to call it onsen for all. It just depends on whether your Majesty has the courage for it.
Let's hear it.
Actually, it is not difficult. It only requires your Majesty to personally lead the campaign to Liangzhou.
What?
What? Well, there are many reasons. Your Majesty's personal campaign can boost the morale of the soldiers, and also draw out those in the court who oppose your Majesty. Most importantly, this time, I want to help your Majesty permanently eliminate the Xiongnu threat. Your Majesty must be there in person.
Can you really permanently solve the Xiongnu threat?
Of course. However, I have a small condition.
If you can really do it, let alone 1, even 10 or 100, I will grant them all. Chen Yu, you wanted me to personally lead the campaign to Liangzhou. Now I have arrived in Liangzhou. Tell me, what do you plan to do?
Your Majesty, I need you to make a deal with the Xiongnu.
A deal? What deal?
I heard that Great Chu has a new empress. I didn't expect her to be such a great beauty. Have the men of Great Chu all died out?
Envoy Wugutu, please take a seat.
Empress of Great Zhou, you called me here? Is it to surrender? If Her Majesty the Empress is willing to marry our Chen Yu, we, the Xiongnu, might consider it.
Envoy, Wugutu, can you represent your Chen Yu?
Of course. The Chen Yu sent me here, and naturally gave me sufficient authority. And who are you? Skinny as a little chick. A man like you, among us Xiongnu, is only fit to lead horses.
Then let's see, who will lead horses for whom?
Envoy, Wugutu, who I am is not important. What is important is that we invited the envoy here this time because there is a business deal we would like to discuss with the envoy.
Discuss business? Once my Xiongnu army flattens this Liangzhou city of yours, everything in this city will naturally be ours. Why would we need to do any business with you?
The envoy has misunderstood. The business I am talking about is not to be discussed with the Xiongnu army, but with you, envoy.
Trying to bribe me? Empress, you had better give up on this idea.
Envoy, Wugutu, your Chen Yu sent you here. Presumably, your tribe's situation in Xiongnu is not doing very well, is it?
How does this kid know? If our tribe's warhorses were a bit more abundant, why would they make me be this lousy envoy? Little chick! Sowing discord won't work on me. Wanting me to betray the Chen Yu is absolutely impossible. I advise you all not to make useless struggles, and obediently open the city to surrender.
Envoy Wugutu, you have misunderstood. How could we overrate ourselves to ask you to betray the Chen Yu? We only want to, from the envoy's tribe, buy some wool. That is all.
Wool?
Yes, exactly. Wool.
What do you want wool for?
The envoy might not know. Jiangyan suffered from floods again, resulting in countless losses. Many commoners froze to death. Her Majesty cannot bear it, and wants to trade some wool with Xiongnu to keep the victims warm.
Something's not right. If you want wool, why not trade directly with the Chen Yu?
Damn, he is quite vigilant. But for this young master, this is an open scheme. I don't believe you won't be tempted.
The envoy also knows that Her Majesty the Empress has just ascended the throne. Currently, our Great Chu's treasury is tight. Even if we empty it all, it is impossible to buy all the wool of Xiongnu. We can only afford that of a few tribes. We also fear that those large tribes would look down on our small business. Therefore, we want to cooperate with the envoy. If the envoy agrees to this deal, we can pay with grain.
What did you say? You really want to use grain to exchange for wool?
Envoy Wugu, Chen Yu's words represent my words.
If Envoy Wuguchu does not believe it, to show our sincerity, we can pay half of the deposit first. Once the envoy has the wool delivered, we will settle the rest.
Really?
Of course. We have already prepared the grain, 50,000 dan of grain. As long as Envoy Wuguchu agrees to this deal, it can be shipped away immediately.
How much wool do you want?
Not much. 1 catty of grain for 1 catty of wool.
Oh. Chief, I think this is an opportunity.
Yes, Chief. Our tribe has few soldiers. We can't compete with those large tribes in raiding.
That is 50,000 dan of grain. What you said is true. There is plenty of wool in the tribes. It is all easily discarded. Useless stuff. Now, it can actually be exchanged for grain. I must not miss this opportunity.
However, Envoy, we also have a condition on our side.
What condition?
Envoy Wuguchu, there is no need to be nervous. As we said just now, we want this batch of wool, mainly to use it to keep the disaster victims warm. So, this batch of wool must be delivered before winter. Otherwise, no matter how much you bring, it will be useless to us. This condition is not too much, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
Then, here is to our happy cooperation.
Happy cooperation. Happy cooperation. I wonder where this grain is.
Right outside the door. Once you go out, Envoy, someone will lead you there. Her Majesty has already loaded the wagons for you. You can take them away at any time.
Good. Good. Good.
Chen Yu, how did you know? He would definitely agree.
Your Majesty, the secrets of heaven cannot be revealed.
Chen Yu, 50,000 dan of grain is a month's consumption for the army, and you just gave it to the Xiongnu. If your strategy doesn't work, the army will surely lose.
Rest assured, Your Majesty. In 3 days at most, the Xiongnu will withdraw their troops. If within 3 days, the Xiongnu do not withdraw, I will submit to whatever punishment you decide. Your Majesty, if the Xiongnu indeed withdraw, and I achieve such a great feat, how will you reward me?
What reward do you want?
Based on the previous few experiences, this woman is very smart. Playing dumb won't work. Why don't I show her a show of being too powerful and make some outrageous demands? She will become wary and will surely be eager to get rid of me. As the ruler of a nation, Your Majesty, how can you not have an heir? For the sake of Great Chu's empire, I will make a sacrifice and help you bear an heir. What does Your Majesty think? With such blatant flirting, no woman could tolerate it, right? Let alone the fact that she is the Empress. Now the trap for the Xiongnu has been completed. Subsequently, as long as she follows my method and executes it, it is fine. Come on! Punish me severely! Kick me out of the palace!
What you said indeed makes sense. I grant it.
What? Your Majesty, you probably didn't hear clearly what I said. What I meant was...
I heard it clearly. Beloved Minister Chen wants me to bear him a child.
No! No! Your Majesty, I was just joking just now.
Beloved Minister Chen, a ruler's word is final. Besides, you are quick-witted and exceptionally intelligent. As the father of the future crown prince, I think it is very suitable.
I am doomed. I am doomed. I knew it. This Empress is still after my good looks, after all. What should I do now? Should I disfigure myself? No. If I disfigure myself, the Empress won't like me. And other girls won't like me either. Your Majesty! Your Majesty! I am still young. It is still too early to talk about this.
Your guess was indeed correct. There is already movement in the capital. Zhao Guosheng has gathered his faction and won over a part of the Imperial Guard. They're preparing a palace coup.
I knew this old fox couldn't sit still. Your Majesty, let Chancellor Wei and Commander Hongxiu act according to the plan. It is just that. If the Xiongnu retreat fast enough. We might even make it back to the capital to join the fun.
I still find it hard to believe. Just with this 50,000 dan of grain, you are certain the Xiongnu will retreat?
Your Majesty, why do you think the Xiongnu head south every year? What are they after?
Naturally, grain. The Xiongnu land is bitterly cold and not suitable for farming, which is why they head south to plunder every year.
Now that they can use wool to exchange for grain from Great Cha, will they still plunder?
But 50,000 dan of grain for the Xiongnu is just a drop in the bucket.
A drop in the bucket is exactly right. Although the Xiongnu are fierce and brave, they are not superhuman. They are also afraid of death. If there is a channel to get grain without having to fight, no one would want to risk their lives. Furthermore, once they know they can use wool to exchange for grain here, naturally they will all want to trade wool for grain.
But even if they all get their grain, they can still attack again. Isn't this carrying firewood to put out a fire?
You said it yourself. The grain we provide cannot satisfy the needs of the entire Xiongnu. Those who didn't get any will naturally want to plunder again. But those who did get it, how could they let them ruin their own livelihood? After all, trading wool for grain, for them, is a highly profitable deal. Not only will they not join the plundering, they will also stop those people from sending troops.
So, as long as we control the exchange quantity every year, they will fall into endless civil strife.
Who said we want to control the exchange quantity? Controlling it now is only to make them retreat this time. Besides, we indeed do not have that much grain right now. Next year, we will open up to the Xiongnu unlimited exchange.
Unlimited exchange? What on earth are you trying to do?
Your Majesty, tell me, if farmers don't need to farm, and food can grow from the fields, would he still every day stay in the fields?
Naturally not. Do you mean to? No wonder you said to deal with the Xiongnu. Once the Xiongnu realize that using only wool can get them food from Great Chao, the Xiongnu will surely raise sheep in large numbers. And without needing to fight, horses will also become useless. In this way, in not many years, the Xiongnu's terrifying iron cavalry will automatically disintegrate. Chen Yue, how are you so smart?
Just average.
Your Majesty! The Xiongnu have retreated!
Is this true?
It is true! Your Majesty, Wugu's tribe wanted to take advantage of the late night to secretly transport the food away, but they were still discovered by other tribes. Then, inside the Xiongnu camp, chaos broke out. They split into two camps and started fighting among themselves. After a stalemate of 4 hours, they all retreated.
$50,000 dan of food. If Wugutu were really allowed to transport it out silently, unless the people of the other tribes were all blind.
Prime Minister Zhao, doing this, is it still too risky?
Lord Yu, there is no turning back once the bow is drawn. If you back out now, I will cut you down right now!
Brothers, the Empress is not here. This is our best opportunity. If the uprising succeeds, all of you will have the merit of founding a new dynasty.
Kill!
shares? Wait. It is too quiet here.
Father, that bitch Chulan took the whole army to Liangzhou. It is quiet here. Isn't that normal?
Not good.
There is an ambush!
Retreat quickly!
Father!
What should we do?
Prime Minister Wei, why be so obstinate? The Empress is unprincipled. Without your support, she would have fallen long ago. Why don't you and I cooperate to rule the world together? Rebellious subjects and traitors. Zhao Guozhong, the late Emperor entrusted his heir to you in vain. You actually took advantage of Her Majesty's absence from the capital to rebel and cause chaos. You deserve 10,000 deaths!
Prime Minister Wei, the winner takes all. That is all. The Zhao family's empire.
Wasn't it also seized from the hands of the previous dynasty?
This empire, since the Chu family can rule it,
Why can't other families do the same?
Cut the crap! Prepare to die!
Commander Hong Xiu, Cholan is just a young girl.
What qualifications does she have to sit on the throne? It is simply ridiculous. If you defect to our side today, I guarantee you will not lose your titles of nobility.
Rebellious subjects and traitors. How dare you speak so glibly? Die!
Commander Hong Xiu, the Empress is not in the palace, and in my hands I hold the majority of the Imperial Guard. With just you people resisting stubbornly, how long can you hold out? I advise you to release my son quickly. Otherwise, once my army arrives, you will surely die without a grave.
Yes! Release me quickly! Otherwise, when the army arrives in a moment, I will make your lives worse than death!
The army? Are you waiting for him?
Don't you also refuse to submit to the Empress? How could you?
Chancellor Wei, all the rebels have been executed.
Thank you for your hard work, General.
I, the General, although somewhat dissatisfied with Her Majesty, would still never commit such a rebellious act.
How did you know?
That I was going to stage the uprising today!
This is all thanks to Lord Chen's strategy. His strategy of luring the snake out of its hole. Deliberately letting Her Majesty personally campaign in Liangzhou, giving you the opportunity. And you indeed fell for it.
Evil monster!
What an evil monster!
Chancellor Wei, spare my life! It was all my father who forced me! I didn't want to rebel!
It was I who forced him. I will bear all the guilt alone.
It has nothing to do with him! Old Ghost Zhao, do you think we are blind? None of you will escape! Men, take them away! And wait for Her Majesty to deal with them personally upon her return!
I wonder how Her Majesty and Chen Yu are doing in Liangzhou.
Commander Hong Xiu, since Her Majesty trusts Chen Yu so much, then we should also believe in him.
Indeed. That kid is indeed a great talent, and will surely achieve great things in the future. At the beginning, I indeed had no faith in Her Majesty, but with Chen Yu's help, everything is different.
What a pity. I rushed and rushed, but still couldn't make it in time. I didn't get to see that old geezer's expression when he learned the truth. It is quite a regret.
Didn't you say you were worried that upon returning to the capital, they would be driven to do something desperate?
I was just quietly muttering that in my heart. How did you even know?
How dare you! Who dares to trespass into the Imperial study?
No,
I just crossed over and ran into assassins. I must quickly find a way to slip away.
Who is speaking?
Who? Who?
Chancellor Wei. General, stop trying to change the subject and make trouble out of nothing. Who was speaking just now?
It seems Chancellor Zhao is indeed getting old. Even his hearing is failing.
If you dare to let your mind wander again, I will gouge out your eyes!
Could it be that you guys... Your Majesty! What are you?
Help! Indecent assault!